too much for a year. A month? So just the soccer program, and there's also, I read this too it's a post from a soccer player. The soccer model here is not to become the world's best soccer player, not in America. That's not why that's not your ultimate goal in America when you play soccer as a youth is not to be the next Messi. It's not to be the next Erling Haaland. It's not to take your country to World Cup greatness. You know what it's all about? All right, this from a guy who played soccer for 20 plus years. The U.S. Soccer Federation has a poor return on invested capital. I played soccer for 20 plus years. Grassroots, academy, D1 college, and then pursued professionally after. And I'll say the quiet part out loud. The U.S. soccer infrastructure is broken. In America, we treat playing D1 soccer like it's the peak achievement. For most families, clubs, coaches, and players, the entire youth soccer machine is built around one goal: get recruited, get a scholarship, play college soccer. If the objective is to produce world-class players, D1 soccer is a terrible developmental path. From 18 to 22, some of the most important technical development years of your career, you're preparing for a 3 to 4 month season built largely around athleticism, direct play, set pieces, fitness, and survival. Now compare that to an 18-year-old in Spain, Argentina, Morocco, Italy, England, France. That player has likely been in a professional environment for years, training daily, playing meaningful matches year-round, competing against grown professionals, getting thousands more touches, learning how to solve the game under pressure. The gap is massive. And despite the excitement that we have and the fun in watching Team USA, any show of hands, anyone that sees that gap narrowing? Anybody see the soccer federations waking up after the World Cup and saying, yeah, you know what? We've been doing this wrong. Soccer's free now. Soccer's $125 a year. We got to have insurance. But no, we got to have $1,000 uniforms with 14 different styles. And, how about, listen, we got a game Tuesday. Everybody needs to wear green. The other team, we got a game Tuesday. Everyone needs to play red. What number are you? You're number blonde-haired kid. So we probably caught lightning in a bottle. Our best player is nowhere near the best players in the world. There's nothing up and coming because of what we just described. There's no machine to prepare American players for what we got to do. The only thing we answer to here in America, the only thing that young athletes strive to in America is the paycheck. So until soccer becomes a profitable sport for athletes, it'll continue to lay in the wayside in the American gutter of the interest and development when it comes to young athletes who will just choose to do something different. Basketball's another one. It ain't too expensive. Go grab a ball at Walmart. There's an open air court, 1,000 places in town, no matter what town you live in. But a golden opportunity lost, at least when it comes to the TV eyeballs. Again, I'll do the little research. I'll double back with some specifics on. I've got to wonder where 41 million ranks among any TV broadcast, sports TV broadcast, Jordan included, outside of the NFL. And I'm not sure regular season NFL gets 41 mil. Not sure. Maybe. I tend to think not. But not sure. We can definitely circle back on that. I want to dive into the Jaguars a little bit when we come back on the other side. Perhaps you've heard by now, but it's a Vegas baby for yours truly next week. Headed out to Sin City for a week. It's going to be a very tame trip. It's unlike any Vegas trip. Every Vegas trip I've taken has been, more gambling focused in the past. But we're going with another couple. We're seeing a couple shows. I might venture into the sports book, though, and we got into this yesterday. The Jags over-under win total, 8.5. Seems awful low, doesn't it? The hits keep coming, though, on the offseason evaluations. And by hits, I mean just a whack upside the back of the head when you hear how the Jaguars offseason ranked, at least according to one NFL.com writer. We'll get into that more when we return. We're up and rolling. It's a hump day, stump day. I don't know if we have Murph today. The Murphy Power Hour. Daniel is stretched in different directions. I believe we might. If we do, I'll just let Dan and Dan talk baseball if they want. I hesitate to say the Braves have hit rock bottom because they'll go do worse. But just how pitiful the Braves' effort was last night will be a Daily Double Take later this hour. In fact, I'll do that when we come back. Just how bad has it gotten for the Braves? Just what new low light did they hit yesterday? Oof, it's ugly, man. That leads down to 2 games, boys and girls. 2 games. She gone. Listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I bring the hits.
I bring the sass. And I bring the stats.
Helmets and Heels. Weekdays 2 to 4 on 1010XL. Sports talk with a linebacker's edge.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out of pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Frank Frangie here with Coach Delaney from Coil Fencing. For years, your offenses have been putting up a lot of yards and points at Fletcher. I hear Coil also gains a lot of yards in the fence world.
Yes, Frank. Coil Fencing has been serving the Jacksonville community and general contractors for 99 years. We fence tens of thousands of commercial and residential yards, all while maintaining an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
99 years?
That's right. Some might call it a dynasty.
To schedule your appointment, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Some people speak football. Denny Thompson speaks quarterback.
That is what I do.
The Quarterback Whisperer. It's quarterback breakdowns every Friday on The Drill. Tuned up by George Moore Chevrolet.
And Encore Research Group.
On 1010XL.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Jacksonville, good morning, Jacksonville. It's your main man, E.T. here, with a public service announcement. Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured out at frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And it's bigger game days and it's bolder fight nights. And you're really missing out if you haven't been there to watch these World Cup games. With TVs everywhere, wall to wall. Here, your favorite scratch burgers are cooked just the way you want them. Make sure you check out Twin Peaks. And when you do, tell them E.T. sent you. Come on, somebody.
It's America's 250th, and Best Bet is celebrating all month long. Join us for America's birthday with exciting promotions, big jackpots, and over $700,000 in high hand giveaways throughout July.
And get ready for the Lips Poker Tournament Series July 31st through August 2nd. Also in August, the return of the World Poker Tour with $1.5 million in guarantees.
Celebrate and win at Best Bet with nonstop poker action all month long. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
3 weeks out from the Jags vets getting on the field. Training camp is upon us. It's been a interesting offseason in a couple of different ways. Get to that in just a second. Got a couple of notes first. First, the Dailies Double Take. It's brought to you by our friends at Dailies. Don't fill up on gas if you live in the Chafee Road area. Just wait and come see us on Friday because we're going to have gas specials, food deals, and a good all-around Friday morning fun as the drill is live on location at a brand new store opening for Dailies. So come for the drill, stay for the delicious food. I'm going to give you that address exactly here. Of course, I'm a very popular guy, E.T. Good morning. I don't know if you know that.
Sapa said, Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm. Very, very popular. Like when I try and find something that should be right there, it ends up being somewhere else. I'll have that exact address. But it's a brand new store opening out on Chafee Road. And again, you've ever come by for the Dailies appearances, they're a good time and they cut you some great deals. So whether it's on food, whether it is on some gas specials, you're going to get those as well. Here you go. 620 Chafee Road South is where we'll be on a Friday morning. And the double take is this. Just a quick blurb on just how rocky the bottom can be for the absolutely pitiful Atlanta Braves who went to Pittsburgh last night and just played like a minor league A-ball team. They're just so pitiful. No heart, no guts. It's just so gross. Do y'all care, man? Do you see what's happening in front of you? Is anyone going to step up, not name Matt Olson or Ozzie Albies or Michael Harris? And the Braves are a weird team. They've got 6 or 7 guys that are hitting 270 and having good years. But nobody, when it matters, just something off. They've been searching for these last couple of years. Last year was an abject disaster. But let me just tie it how it all ties in together with today's Daily's Double Take, okay? Last year at the trade deadline, the Braves were still in it and trying to figure a way that they could be a part of a pennant race. Ultimately, they fell out of it. But at the deadline, there was one name that was circulating out there that it felt like Atlanta was going to go get. His name's Ryan O'Hearn. At the time, he was with the Baltimore Orioles, and he was a sought-after target at the trade deadline last year by a number of teams. And while the Braves apparently came close, it was the San Diego Padres who signed O'Hearn for the tail stretch. He went off to sign a free agent deal this offseason with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, why you would want to go get a guy at the trade deadline, fail to do it, and then not take advantage and just pick him up right there, in free agency? It's not like it was a big spending team that went and got him. I mean, I doubt the Pirates were the top financial offer out there, but nonetheless, Ryan O'Hearn signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the Braves, who failed to get him at the trade deadline, failed to get him out last night. Pittsburgh Pirates have been playing baseball for a long time and have a really, really prestigious list of former players. From Barry Bonds to Willie Stargell to Roberto Clemente to Bill Mazeroski. I mean, you just go down the list, man. The Pirates have been around forever, and they've had some really good players. Yeah, none of them ever had 10 RBIs in one night, though, until Ryan O'Hearn did last night for the Pittsburgh Pirates against, of course, the Atlanta Braves. It was an interesting rematch, so to speak. It was Hurston Waldrop, the Florida Gator grad, on the mound for the Gators. O'Hearn got him for a grand slam in the first inning, and it was Paul Skeens on the mound for the Pirates, and that's the matchup that we saw at the College World Series a few years back. Waldrop got banged around. I tried to tell all Braves fans, we'll get Waldrop. We got Waldrop. Yippee. How's that working? So, yeah, Ryan O'Hearn, a name that might sound familiar to Braves fans. You may even say, well, did we have him at one point? No, but they were after him last year at the trade deadline, failed to get him. He signed with the Pirates and 10 RBIs last night. Most in Pirates single game franchise history. Not Dave Parker, not Barry Bonds, not Roberto Clemente. No. Ryan O'Hearn. Oof. You go, Braves. You go. All right, I got those TV numbers. And a couple of things as I did the research. Nothing gets watched like the Olympics. Like twice as many Olympic viewers as Super Bowl viewers. Now, I don't know if that is if that's adding it up over a multi-platforms. It might be. I find it hard to believe that 219 million people are watching in the U.S. I mean, it's 2/3 the population, so that's probably an addition. It might even be unique viewers who, over the course of the Olympics, they do capture that many, and that is an incredible number. But if you go back, listen, I don't know how we want to play this. Fox was the quote-unquote standalone broadcast, but it was also available on Telemundo and Peacock here in the U.S., and for that, I think it counts. And the number of people that watched the 2026 World Cup round of 16 game, including Peacock and Telemundo, it got 30 million on Fox only, and 11 more million on Telemundo and Peacock. And I'd say another million or so fans gathered at sports bars or watch parties across the country. You might tackle on another million. That doesn't add up as fast as you might think. But still a lot more interest there. But that 41 million, let me give you, since 2000, this century, the most watched non-Super Bowl events by sport. Here are going to be the options. The 2006 Rose Bowl, 2016 World Series Game 7 Cubs-Indians. That was big. The 2015 Final Four, Kentucky against Wisconsin, is that high number. 2016 NBA Finals Game 7, Cavs-Warriors. I thought the Knicks maybe peaked higher, but overall number. So did 41 million beat those numbers? Did it beat the college football national championship game, Texas-USC? That's the highest.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's the most viewers for a college football game since 2000.
I'm going to say yes. I think World Cup topped that.
Yeah, World Cup had 41 million. That game, Rose Bowl, Vince, Reggie Bush, 35.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that was 20 years ago. The population has grown some, but still. What about the Game 7 World Series, Cubs-Indians?
Oof.
Cubs trying to, hadn't won since 06?
I'm going to say yes, World Cup topped that.
World Cup, 41 million. Cubs-Indians, Game 7, 40.05 million.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
College basketball, Final Four, Kentucky-Wisconsin. Again, I thought Florida broke that record, but I'll go with this one.
I'm gonna go with World Cup.
World Cup had 41 million. That Final Four game, Kentucky-Wisconsin, 22.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
NBA Finals, Game 7, Cavs-Warriors.
Game 7, Cavs Warriors. That's LeBron blocked by James. Come back 3-1. I'm gonna go, and it's Steph and it's LeBron. But I think it's going to be World Cup.
World Cup, 41 million. LeBron, Steph, in Game 7, 31 million.
Yeah.
But again, anytime you get a Team USA involved, and again, we spoke to this with the hockey team. They played at like 7 in the morning, and the record numbers got up and watched that. And so the shame of it is 41 million viewers watch. And by the way, as I go through this, Texas USC, awesome game.
Yeah, great game.
World Series, Cubs Indians, awesome situation on good game.
You had to tell me about that.
The Game 7, yeah. That Kentucky-Wisconsin game in 2015 was, you may not, I remember
it.
I remember because with the luncher is a Wisconsin guy, so he loves Wisconsin, and I was out with him, Baselli, I think. There was 3 or 4 of us watching that game, and I think either went overtime or went right down to the end. Kentucky,
I remember Wisconsin had some shooters.
They had that big dude too, the Kaminsky.
Yes, that's who it was. Yeah.
But they also had Decker. They had some guys. What's that guy's name? Nigel something or other, wasn't it? Anyway, Cavs Warriors. We know that storyline. That's an incredible draw. But yeah, soccer and that World Cup lost to Belgium, beat them all. So you have a chance. Gosh, if they could have just played a better game there, man. The problem is not just that they lost, but they got just smoked.
4-1 in soccer is smoked.
And we were victimized. You know that guy that I told you plays in the MLS, the last guy on defense, the one guy went up over him for the header, and then he also had the bump. He's 39-year-old MLS. That's our best, center back defender is an athletic, important position.
Right.
39 MLS player.
We ain't got no young boys.
We got
there.
nobody we can put back there. Let's take a forward and put him back there or something. The goalies, MLS, these are the best players in the world, man. They're playing in the top professional leagues for millions of dollars. We got some joker making $220. Anywho, I digress. All right, so the trip to Vegas is coming up next week. ET. And I really, for the first time, I'm not going to say I'm turned off by all the gambling, but I'm not really going for the gambling. I don't know when this happened to me that I've lost interest in that, but I'm not afraid of a table game. I'll play some, but going out for the food and the shows, and damn, I must be getting old.
Ain't no golf?
Play golf twice.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going out with a couple. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun times. But, that degenerate side of me is lured to that sports betting window where the Jaguars posted total in Vegas 8.5 wins. Are we not? Again, take out all the variables that you could apply to any team's win total. I can take the Bengals and tell you if Joe Burrow doesn't stay healthy. I can take the Ravens and tell you if Lamar. I can take the Bills and say what in the world would happen if Josh Allen couldn't play. So, but I'll even look at it like this, man. How many games? If the worst news in the world happened and Trevor missed the 2026 season, and the Jags had to coach up Nick Mullins, he's your backup quarterback, how many games would they win?
I'd say somewhere like, oof.
Right?
Oh, yeah, without Trev, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
5 or 6?
5 or 6,
yeah
that's
right.
rough.
Maybe not. Maybe we're not giving enough credit to the receivers and to the defense and that.
But Trev is a big part of it.
But yeah. So that I can just throw in Nick Mullins, get 5 or 6. I can't get 2 or 3 with the addition of Trevor.
Right.
I just feel if he stays healthy, I would be shocked if they went 8-9. 8-9, losing record. I mean, the schedule's whatever. It ain't any tougher than last year's, except for the fact that you play so many games away from home. There's one drumbeat though that's continued this offseason. It's been a good offseason for the in-house motivation and propaganda down there, because the Jags didn't get any bouquets thrown at them after last year's season. They were quickly forgotten, shuffled back to the middle of the pack, and dismissed as a true contender. I thought really, I guess it's so much of it is the way the season ended with the home loss to Buffalo, but I really thought the way last season ended that the Jags would get like some sleeper Super Bowl picks when we got to this time of year, and it just hasn't played out that way. It was a quiet offseason. Especially to the standards of, folks that aren't here covering the Jags. We give, I think, the due importance on some of the extensions that were signed as part of our offseason, some retention as part of the offseason, rather than just letting certain guys go and replacing them with similar guys of different names. Well, NFL.com has graded the off seasons for all teams in the NFL. As it's happened a few times along the way. Now, we recently saw ESPN give him a B, right? We talked about that earlier this week, and I think that's fair. He recognized the Trayvon Walker signing and some of the other aspects that that made this while not super like advancing in productivity, it's not like they lost a lot of their capabilities with Lloyd and Etienne departing. I really believe that. These running back rankings are coming out. In fact, we've got the running back tiers, TIERS, the tiers of running backs now out by I think it was CBS. Again, this is a spot where Trevor shows nicely, and we'll see just where Travis Etienne is viewed there. But, I mean, if you lose the 22nd best running back in the NFL, how much did you really lose? And that assumption by those that aren't watching every day like us is that whatever Etienne is doing, your average standard replacement back in the NFL, in the system, in the scheme, and the way the plays are playing out would do at least similarly. But there are still those that are sticking to their guns that the Jags just had an abject, terrible offseason. But none as bad as NFL.com. They have a writer there, Matt Okada. Not kind in what the Jags were able to do, or according to his eyes, not do this offseason. Gives the Jags an F for their offseason. F? Before you've seen a single draft pick play? F? Before you see if Devin Lloyd, with down-to-down responsibilities in Carolina, is anywhere near the player that he was here? There's an interesting note. Look at Devin Lloyd's play participation, snap counts. That would also feed into this notion that he wasn't re-signed. Got to get an awful big bang for the buck, just based on the formations and personnel that the Jags use and how often that would mean a guy like Lloyd making $15 million might not be on the field, but nonetheless. Okada's analysis of the Jaguars offseason was not kind. He mentioned the notable moves they made, particularly the departures of Etienne and Devin Lloyd, but also noting Newsome and Wingard. I mean, anybody writing for the NFL anywhere that thinks the Jags are going to miss Newsome or Wingard, come on down for some swampland while you're at it. I mean, come on. I mean, Wingard's a nice player, whatever. I don't care how he grades. Nice player is the best you're going to say about Wingard, and Newsome was not good. Not good enough to be counted on. What he did point out as standout moves, something standing out one way or the other, allowing Etienne and Lloyd to hit free agency, extending Trayvon Walker, Brenton Strange, re-signing Monteric Brown. They also re-signed Cole Van Lannon. Of course, he's injured right now, and that happened technically during a late last regular season. Okada writes, no offense to James Gladstone and company, but the offseason hadn't been great. The Jags lost multiple key starters in free agency. Really? You mean 2? Added very little to compensate. Chris Rodriguez doesn't count. Their biggest moves were pure maintenance, extending a former number 1 pick Walker after a 3.5 sack season, re-upping Strange, who put up career highs of 46 catches, 540 yards. Then came the draft. Jacksonville's class took home Gennaro Felice of NFL.com's second lowest overall grade and was frequently criticized for drastic reaches and a failure to address primary needs like linebacker. After the last few months, the Jags are under serious pressure when it comes to their division title defense, with other AFC South teams making strides this offseason. This is a basic regurgitation of some of the same, criticisms and downplaying that we've seen when it comes to the Jaguars offseason already over the course of the summer. And pretty soon the pads will pop and the leather will be out, and then we'll see where you big mouths land on some of these speculatory opinions. All right, how about we look at those running back tiers?
I like that.
We'll do that when we return. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Hump Day Stump Day.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, where electrifying moments come to life.
Inside of a minute to play.
And legendary performances live.
A monumental milestone in a legendary career.
1010XL, the power of Jacksonville Sports Radio.
ET here for Encore Research. What if the next medical breakthrough started with you? Clinical research volunteers play a vital role in helping doctors better understand diseases and develop future treatments. This summer, discover how participating in a clinical research study can advance medical breakthroughs while empowering you to take an active role in your own healthcare journey. Are you ready to learn? Check them out at EncoreDocs.com. Together, we're building a healthier future for Jacksonville.
Oh, I've had a lot of people tell me how much fun they have trading and tracking all the World Cup games to Kalshi, the predictive market that you can make pay off for you financially. It just operates in percentages. I'll give you an example right now. The USA is about 5% chance to win the World Cup overall. So what are we talking about? A $100 wager would pay $2,000. Basically, it's 20 to 1 at 5%. You get the deal there. But, you know, what's also great about Kalshi is it's so fluid that through the course of a game or a bracket, you can maybe be in at a position on Team USA at 2% to win it all. They win tonight, they're at 10%. And much like a stock portfolio, you got options. So Kalshi has lots of good directions they can point you when you go to KALSHI.com. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, trade the beautiful game.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company is hiring for an estimator. Are you a motivated, customer-focused professional who enjoys working with people and doing things the right way? We want to hear from you. Send your resume to JCW Roof at jcwroof.com or call 904-396-1546. Family owned and operated since 1946. Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company, the first name in Jacksonville roofing.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. If you spend even one summer in Jacksonville, you know how important your vehicle's air conditioning is. Right now, Big Chief Tire is offering $50 off AC services to keep you cool on the road. They'll keep you cool all summer long with honest service and fair pricing. Don't wait until you're driving with the windows down in August. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com and schedule your appointment today. Big Chief Tire. Service you can trust.
I'm local attorney Rick Alexander. In my 30 years practicing law, I've learned you never want to choose money over health. It's always a bad deal. Unfortunately, when someone screws up and you get hurt, that choice is gone. Your only choice is whether you face the future with a lawyer or without one. If you're hurt because somebody screwed up, call me at the practice. The Alexander Law Practice, 904-400-6600 or alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at VyStar Ballpark. Tomorrow is Coors Light Thirsty Thursday, Friday night fireworks, and Christmas in July weekend with a Nutcracker giveaway on Saturday and a Santa hat giveaway on Sunday at 1:05 p.m. as they wrap up the weekend. Get your tickets now at jackshrimp.com. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball, affordable, family, fun.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back here on the drill. It's a hump day, stump day. I like this list every year. This is a list that Trevor is just aged out of. I'm wondering. I gotta know what the deadline is. I think Trayvon turns 26 during the season. So is this your age when the season begins, or is it your age? Players who are 25 or younger when the 2026 regular season kicks off are eligible. I like the under 25 list. It's a good list to be on, man. You got young talent because there's a couple reasons. One is, obviously, they're the best in that age bracket, which is a good one to be in. But two, the majority of these guys are, for the most part, still going to be on rookie deals, so they're inexpensive top talent. And then the running back tiers is I noticed this. I read it thinking it was I'm noticing now as I go back it's fantasy football, but I think it almost applies the same at that particular position. Would you? In fact, we'll just do the exercise that way, and I'll list them. My fantasy, and I think it's going to match up pretty well with what we think of at that position. Not everything in fantasy football is just copy and paste, but the running back position and that production might be. But just in the full disclosure. That's what this column is looking at, the quote running back tiers from a fantasy perspective, which may not always correspond, in particular if you're a good running back on a bad team and your fantasy, ceiling is going to be more limited. But before that, here they are, the top 25 players aged 25 and under. Do the Jags have does Travis Hunter make the list without having played?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. We've gotten to our first really kind of quiet time when it comes to Travis Hunter almost since he got here, except for that late season when he's injured and he's not in the forefront. First year rookies are excluded. You have to have played in the NFL, so you can't come in right away and be Jeremiah Love and show up. Next year you can, if you're good enough. So here we go, top 25. Anybody other than Travis, should Trayvon be in there? If he's still 25, he better be in there. He's a former number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, he got to be in there.
He got to be in the top 25 under 25 if he's still under 25 and he's been here 4 or 5 years, man.
And then we throw this name around. It was only one season, but does Antonio Johnson make that list?
I think if it's a grades list, but I don't think the name is out there.
Yeah, it's just the namesake, yeah.
Brian Thomas Jr. was positioned to be there. He might still be there.
Yeah, he might be.
All right, 25 is Colston Loveland. He's a tight end from the Chicago Bears. 24 is a lineman from the Chargers, Joe Alt. 23, Sauce Gardner. Did we go over this list yesterday with Hick?
No, we didn't go over this list.
What was it, a corner list we were looking at?
Yeah, that was the top tier corners.
Because I got a little confused because I see Sauce Gardner at 23, and then right after him is Cooper DeJean at 22, and I remember that being
right back to back.
All right, these are under 25. That's Cooper. Man, if Cooper DeJean is only 22, we got a lot of young talent.
Boy. Woo.
21, Devon Achane.
Okay.
That's also pretty good. Trent McDuffie, he's still under 25, huh?
Wow.
Scary prospect. Oh, by the way, you know where he went this offseason, right?
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, Rams. Went to the Rams.
Yeah, he went to the Rams. That's right.
Drake London, Falcons receiver. Yeah, Brian Thomas ain't going to make it if London and Pickens are 19 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put London over Pickens. Jalen Carter, Derek Stingley Jr., just 16. Quinyon, Trayvon ain't going to be on this list.
If Derek Stingley Jr. is 16, then wow.
That's what I'm saying. Trayvon ain't going to make this list. We ain't going to have anybody.
I got to hear top 15.
We ain't going to have Travis Hunter. We're not going to have any of them.
Wow.
Quinyon Mitchell, Jared Verse, Christian Gonzalez, Kyle Hamilton, Brock Bowers is 11. Ooh, tough list. Devon Weatherspoon, Jahmyr Gibbs is 9. Jaden Daniels is 8. Caleb Williams is 7. Will Anderson is 6. 6. Jackson Smith and Jigba is 5. Drake May is 4. Penei Sewell is 3. He's still not 25 yet.
Mm-hmm.
Puka Nacua is 2. Dang, Puka Nacua ain't 25. That man lives hard. He looks like a 34-year-old running around out there. Who is the number 1 player under the age of 25?
The number 1 player on there. It's going to be a quarterback. It's definitely a quarterback.
Number 1 player under the age of 25 is not a quarterback.
No.
He's the best player that we have. He might be a top 3, top 5 in the league. Might be probably number 1 running back. It's a bad time in the morning right here. You hit a gray area. This is when your battery resets or something. You're like downloading updates. It's Bijan.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan they have listed as the number. So at the end of the day, not a single Jag under 25 makes the list. You want just a little bit more bad news before we go to break? They also have a category here after giving you the 25 under 25. They also have a category of the toughest cuts. Malik Neighbors, Nick Amanawari, Carson Schlesinger, Tet McMillan, Tuli Paloto, Gray Zabel, Tyler Warren, Ashton Genty, Darnell Wright, Tyler Smith. So now we've gone 35 deep under 25, and no Trayvon, no Travis Hunter would probably be the two most likely to appear on said list who did not. Football Fix when we return. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Rays 6-4 over the Yankees at Tropicana Field yesterday to improve to 32-13 at home. Shane McClellan on the mound for the Rays today, $1.26 favorite. McClellan 7-5, a 3.05 earned run average. Garrett Cole for the Yankees, who's 3-3, 4.01 earned run average. Yankees plus 104, 7.5 under the total. Pirates 12-4 over the Braves yesterday. Today it's Jared Jones for the Pirates, Grant Holmes for the Braves at PNC Park. Atlanta the minus 102 road dog. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and Austin Sidrick all 10-1 to win the Cup race this week at the Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, KeysToProgress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
I've owned a home long enough to know one thing. The little problems you ignore almost always become the expensive ones. That small plumbing leak, the septic tank you've been meaning to pump, the air conditioner that's making a funny noise. July's the perfect time to take care of it. So right now, save $250 on a whole home repipe or redrain, $50 on any septic service, and $500 on a new AC system from Duck Duck Rooter. Honest service, upfront pricing, no surprises. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Has someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI, domestic violence, and all criminal offenses. In your battle with the justice system, there's only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645. 354-5645.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA, who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Homeowners running out of space in your kitchen, closets bursting at the seams, or maybe your bathroom just feels outdated and cluttered. At Harvest Construction and Remodeling, custom cabinets are what they do best. Owner Scott spent years as the main cabinet installer for one of the region's largest big box retailers. As a family man growing his own business, he brings that experience directly to homeowners like you. They'll create beautiful storage solutions that improve look, feel, and function. Visit harvestrenovations.com.
License number CRC 1331012.
New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate King.
The two most important factors behind a great garage floor coating are the preparation and the application.
So we prepare every floor with high-performance diamond grinding pads. But just ugly diamonds, right, Brendan? If we find any nice ones, I could use some crown jewels.
Sorry, Chester. Our special grinding pads use diamonds that are too ugly for jewelry.
But they create the perfect surface to bind with our multi-layer polymer coating for years of durable performance.
You'll have to pick out jewelry on your own time, Your Highness.
The term is Your Majesty, Brendan, but I'll let it go this time.
Perfect preparation?
Check. Expert application?
Check. A gorgeous new floor that sparkles like a diamond in your garage? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
It's your go-to for golf talk. The Edwin Watts Golf Hour.
All we need to do is develop the rest of your game. Then you'll be unstoppable, son.
Get local updates, gear reviews, and all things golf talk. Saturday mornings at 10 on 1010XL. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Well, I'm glad I didn't let my pit of U.S. soccer despair keep me from letting that TV be the background noise to the doom scrolling in the afternoon. Some people call it doom scrolling. I call it gatekeeping. It's like constant gatekeeping, just just screenshotting things here and there that we see that would be interesting talking points. And I'm glad I did, because I'm just kind of listening and watching as this game progresses between Egypt and Argentina. And again, it looks like Argentina's going to go home. I gather there's a big thing out there that Argentina's getting all these VAR calls and the fixes on. I don't watch enough to know every single nuance. Again, it's the background. I'm not seeing every single play or yellow card or anything else. But I do know when it's 2-0 and you're 80 minutes deep, it's not looking good. In Argentina, man, Messi assist, Messi goal. They score another one as the time is literally almost up, and Argentina survives. They advance. They move on to the Elite Eight, and no soccer today, which seems a little bit strange. All right, let's we got a football fix here. Just a few things. Let's play this way. The fix, by the way, is brought to you by your Jacksonville Sharks. 2 big games to end the season at home after a road trip this weekend. So go ahead and get lined up, make plans for those. And the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. I'll see you at the creek. And I ain't lying to y'all. It looks good out there. Tell me where, if this were, this was league, we were just evaluating, ranking NFL running backs. There's no fantasy football attachment, okay? ET, I'm going to need your help here.
All right.
Tell me where they're wrong. So, the tier 1 of NFL running backs. I see one here that would not align if fantasy wasn't attached. But the tier 1, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Christian McCaffrey. And then this guy, more fantasy relevant than we think of him, Chase Brown.
Yeah.
But I would suggest that if a guy's the 6th best fantasy running back, he's the 6th best running back that year.
He got to be pretty good.
I mean, you're getting you get
yards,
fantasy,
he's getting touches,
you're getting yards.
Touchdowns.
That's right. It's the only one. I mean, receivers relying on quarterbacks relying on receivers. Running back, if he's productive, no matter what the O-line is, then that's how good he is. But anyway, Chase Brown they have in the tier 1. I don't think we would put him there.
Nope.
In fact, these are some running backs too. Tier 2, they've got Devon Achane, Ashton Genty, Derrick Henry. Hicken drove off the road. Saquon Barkley. That might be fair. They're aging. Kenneth Walker, and out of nowhere, Omarion Hampton, a young back who, again, now this is where, so we got a couple of guys here, fantasy. If you took Hampton and Chase Brown out, and I just gave you the list in this order: Gibbs, Bijan, Taylor, Cook, McCaffrey, Achane, Genty, Henry, Barkley, Kenneth Walker. It wouldn't be offensive.
No way.
It'd be pretty close. See if I can get down here. Tier 3 now. Some good running backs. So I'm looking for ETN. Kyron Williams, Jeremiah Love. There's Travis Etienne. Etienne's only still 27 years old, by the way. A lot of carries, a lot of mileage, but interesting to see how he shakes out there in New Orleans. Marshawn Nealon, the Dallas Cowboy who committed suicide, was diagnosed with CTE. Died at the age of 24. Stage 1 CTE following a post-mortem brain analysis. This seems like it's more and more common in those that do have it checked. All right, let's get back on schedule. We got to get Smart John in the 7 o'clock hour. The Hicken arrival comes your way next. It's a hump day, stump day, and you are immersed in the drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live and local.
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
1010 XL.
I've spent 20 plus years around scoreboards, and here's what they don't tell you. Every number up there is somebody's story. So when I heard a number last week, I had to sit with it. Hacker here, Paige from Awaken 180 told me their clients just lost 1 million pounds. 1 million. That stopped me cold because I know exactly what my 120 was worth. Moving better, feeling better, down from over 300. Now multiply that feeling. My 120 is stacked in there with somebody's first 10. Somebody's knee that finally quit barking. Somebody stepping on a scale this morning and pumping their fist in an empty bathroom thanks to Awaken 180. That's not a stat. That's a whole stadium's worth of hometown wins. The scoreboard's still running. A doable program, a plan built specifically for you, coaching that adjusts as you go, and free support for life. 1 million pounds down and counting. The next win should be yours. Awaken 180weightloss.com.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Join Sporting News Jacksonville correspondent Pete Prisco for NFL news and notes.
Of course.
Thursday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Frank Frangie and Hayes Carline. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
Hunting season in Northeast Florida is just around the corner, and Green Acres Sporting Goods has been serving Jacksonville hunters for over 55 years. And right now, you can lock in a summer deal on an AR-style 12-gauge shotgun for just $299. And while you're there, check out the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida and test shoot the newest bows by Hoyt and Matthews. Shop today at Green Acres Sporting Goods.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Nothing says All-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any roller grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The All-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Veterans have given everything in service of our country. I'm Chris Campione, and if you've been injured in an accident through no fault of your own, or dealing with the consequences of having your VA benefits denied, you deserve someone who will fight hard for you. At Campione Law, we're proud to stand up for those who have served and protect the rights that you've earned. You don't pay anything unless we win your case. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville, and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Florida keeps adding talent, landing 4-star Raheem Floyd and 3-star Kamari Whitfield this week, giving John Sumrall's 2027 class 26 commits and a top 10 national ranking. And Travis Hunter missed ESPN's top 10 cornerback lists, but still drew votes from NFL execs and scouts as his full-time move to defense gains traction. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 7:02 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken Arrival and more is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Guess what day it is?
Oh.
Anybody?
Where's Mike?
Oh, come on, I know you can hear me.
I hear you.
Guess what day it is?
Let's see.
It's hump day.
You know it! Yes, sir! Hump day! Hey, tell him again!
Uh-oh. 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 Hump, 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 hump day.
Day! Day!
Mike.
Woo!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Guess what day it is?
One Wednesday, we're just going to do this for 3 hours.
Be nice.
Just run it. Hick and I aren't even going to show up. We're just going to drop in little laughs and
Let her go.
Screams and comments. 3 dead solid hours of the hump day intro.
I love the hump day intro.
Local station goes under after curious programming decision.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Good to be here on a Hump Day Wednesday. Lots going on in the sports world. Lots of things to dive into today. And we'll have it all for you here in the next 3-hour extravaganza. Lots to start with. I'll go right to the core of Billy Dum-Dum, Billy Napier, Eeyore, who every time he opens his mouth, it's not good for the University of Florida. It just reminds me how much we shake our head at this cat. I think we really struggled to manage the workload that came with the NIL, that came with the portal. I was a bit too stubborn. I shouldn't have been calling the plays. Thanks, Bill. That's what everybody told you. Yeah, JA. I mean, my gosh, and all that translated in is to you being the worst coach in University of Florida history. Golly.
And poor James Madison. They got all that momentum.
Yeah, toast.
All that momentum. You just made a playoff, and you decided to go hire Billy Napier. Buddy, you guys would have been better off finding that young, hungry guy somewhere, advancing and, cutting-edge coach, not this guy.
I mean, Dutch Stanley, Bob Woodruff, Charlie Pell, Will Muschamp, Doug Dickey, Charlie Bachman, Tom Sebring, the Zucker, McElwain, Klein, Galen Hall, Ray Graves, Dan Mullen, Gomer Pyle, J.A. Van Fleet, Herb, Steve Spurrier, and interim coaches DJ Durkin and Greg Knox, all better than Billy Napier, who checks in 22 and 23. Thanks a lot. We've said it a million times. You ought to be able to roll the ball out there at the University of Florida and find dubs. Well, FSU too, by the way.
Sure, yeah.
FSU too. Just a little bit stubborn, though, is what he told us. Just a little bit stubborn. Okay. I don't know.
Why do you do it to yourself? We got Florida got a recruit yesterday, a top 100 guy, so another little splash. I see they're back into that top 5-ish category.
I looked at the ESPN 300, which isn't the end all be all. In fact,
12.
a lot of people 12. I counted 11, but I was just counting. Is it 12?
Yeah.
But they got a number 4 guy, and I like that. But I like to see they
don't show up again until 60s.
Yeah, let me tell you something. And it's great, and he's doing a great job, and it's hard to recruit there right now, and you're gonna have to win. And I think he will do. I know he'll do better. But at the height of recruiting, old Herbs would have 1, 6, 11, and 22. Okay, just so you know.
That's fair. I'd have to go back and look at them.
I can do it.
And I don't say this to be as self-serving as it comes across because I don't mean this to be like Florida beneficial.
Yeah.
But I bet the difference, man, between 10 and 150.
Yeah, that's fair.
As we sit here right now, this is where you got to trust your coaches. One man's 3-star, another man's 5-star.
Well,
Jaden Ball is the best player on the team. He wasn't a 5-star recruit, was he?
No.
And DJ was a 5-star, wasn't he? Wasn't he the best one we got? He's off at Baylor. He can't spin it out of a deadgum,
Big 12 Media Day.
I saw that already.
Week. Yeah, Big 12 Media Day is upon us. So the boys are getting ready at Big 12 early, getting ready to make a run here.
Deion has the energy you wish he could have had when they still had some talent, but what are we doing, Deion?
He had health issues last year, and that's what he chalked it up to. So
he's got that swag back.
That's what he says.
Yeah. Is that was that literally a quote?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, figures. If anybody would have that quote, it would be Deion.
Yeah.
But they can have all the swag you want. Your team's not very good, and you're not that great a coach.
Well, we'll see.
Going to go 4-8 again, most likely. Texas Tech, the runaway favorite in that conference.
Yeah, Texas. I don't like Texas Tech anymore.
Yeah, they're getting on our nerves.
I'm okay with. I have no problem with the oil money and playing with. I got no. The Sorsby thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I got this coach up here telling me how all the coaches support him and over the deal and blah blah blah.
Oh, what coaches? The conference coaches?
Yeah. They're my friends, and we're on text line together.
Yeah, I don't care, man. It's weak.
Yeah, it was.
We all
weak.
have guys in our friends chain that you're still friends with them, but you lower your opinion of them.
Poorly handled.
I guarantee you, when they're talking to each other about you, they're JoJo. They're talking great things.
I hate to do this at 7:09, but there's a lot of sports to cover today, but I got 2 Karen neighborhood issues.
Oh, wow.
Staring at me right.
I like it. Talk to me. It's summertime.
I like to hear
right in the face. And these aren't mine. These are not personal. These are 2 that I've seen, but
you wouldn't bring them up if they were you.
No, I would. I might, but if it really,
sure, I hear you.
If the Duke of Pablo Bay needs to speak, sometimes the Duke has to speak.
Okay,
absolutely.
Right?
That's
when
why
the Duke speaks, things get done.
That's why they didn't elect you to that.
That's why I patrol the streets, of Pablo Bay. That's why they're safe.
Neighborhood watch. You and Rock Dog.
I told you about the story about the guy who approached me the one time and while I was walking and said, what are you doing in my yard? And I was like, get the hell out of here. What are you talking about? I'm walking.
The no fighting over after, was it 40
50,
initially?
50.
I think it may have been 40.
No, it was 50. 40, I would have hit you.
I think the no fighting after 50 is going to be tested as he ages into some grumpy old age.
No. Realization comes along, man. It's just not there anymore.
Oh, and what if it's a protective move?
Well, that's different.
That might happen.
Different.
That's different.
Because I just turned 40. I still got
40. I said
50. Yeah.
So 50 is fair.
Yeah. All right, here's one. I'll read this one. To my neighborhood that thought it was.
Is this yours neighborhood?
No,
literally?
This is not the Bay.
Okay.
Again,
okay. I just thought you didn't mean it was you involved.
No, this is not the Bay. To my neighborhood that thought it was okay to mow the lawn shirtless in a residential neighborhood, I've already contacted the police. This is not a beach. This is not a gym. This is a neighborhood with families and kids walking around. I don't care if it's hot. Put a shirt on.
Wow. You know what I would do?
Little picture. By the way, young cat looks good.
Yeah. By the way, I'd be out shirtless in my front yard every day for the whole summer. I'd just be doing everything, no shirt.
Going to go get the newspaper.
Wash the car.
Check the mail. No shirt.
Clean the gutters. I'll do it all for you, lady.
Sometimes,
God, what is wrong with people, man?
Sometimes when it's late at night, your boy right here will walk right outside in his boxers.
Oh, shoot.
Nah, I go all the time shirtless, all the time. Boxes, bro.
Yeah. Late at night, nobody around.
Hey,
get my work done, get it back in. I don't care.
You listen to me, okay? I probably shouldn't admit this. Probably didn't for public consumption.
Yeah.
Mrs. P's asleep, so she'll never know.
Yeah.
There has been more than one day. Back when I used to get the pamphlet. Remember that? The newspaper industry
Yeah,
hick when that was the
sure.
thing? I'd go out and get that pamphlet
Absolutely.
at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, or when I get up at 3:30.
Yeah.
And I've gone out there in a big, dark, open front yard, the boxers, like Hick said, at most. Nature calls. Front yard. I'm king of the world. Standing in my front yard. I may as well have been on top, hidden in the Alps somewhere.
Nowadays, just remember though,
there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Cameras everywhere.
Ring cameras,
Ring
all
cameras
that.
everywhere.
There you go.
Here's our second one.
Better have tight focus.
Well, I'll play with this one. This is a little cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac.
This
Here
is
in
the second one?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
I got
gosh.
two.
It's going to be hard to top the first lady.
This one might top it.
Not let you take your shirt off.
Yeah, this one might top it. And this because it's a longer one. It's a long one. Cul-de-sac. Picture a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I live on one.
Nice homes all around in the circle.
Beautiful homes.
In the circle. Beautiful homes.
Yeah.
Cars.
Gotcha.
Summertime.
Kids get out and play in the cul-de-sac.
Kids are outside on the cul-de-sac at the very end of the cul-de-sac in front of their house.
The fat part of it? There,
Yeah,
okay.
the fat part. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They got the colored chalk.
Okay.
They've turned the little cul-de-sac circle into a beautiful, swirly,
I see that all the time.
colorful,
Yeah.
Okay.
hopscotch, bunch of stuff.
Sounds like a good thing for kids to do to let off some creative juices.
To the parents of the two children who spent their afternoon turning our neighborhood street into a full-scale art studio July 3rd, 2026. I've already documented everything with clear photos and timestamps and shared them with appropriate people. While I understand kids love to be creative, this went way beyond a little hopscotch. Your children completely covered a large section
Good grief.
of the public street with massive, colorful spirals, rainbows, flowers, hearts, and chalk drawings everywhere. The pavement looked like a giant canvas, chalk scattered all over, drawings stretching across the road where cars drive and families walk daily. It's disappointing to see. It's a family neighborhood where people take pride in keeping things clean and presentable. Now we have a bright, permanent-looking markings all over the asphalt that will likely take days to wash away, especially after it rains.
Yeah.
What concerns me most is the complete lack of adult supervision I witnessed. No parent in sight while the kids were enthusiastically redecorating the street. It can't be real, can it?
It can, man.
It can't be real.
We had a joker where I live. Here's another one that bugs me. The kids want to go fishing.
Yeah.
They'll run them off for fishing.
HOA.
If you're like a foot inside this, what do you want kids to do? Take away their fishing where you want them running around doing, you idiots?
Yeah.
What is wrong with people? What is wrong with a woman that sees two kids joyfully playing with chalk and finds any problem with it?
Those are prime targets for
You know what you
ding-dong
learn from
diction.
these? There's too many people right now that are walking the street that think it's their world and we're all just living in it.
I had a situation 4th of July.
Oh, here we go.
I had a 4th
Plot
of July
thickens.
situation.
Oh.
We do a big old thing of fireworks.
Yeah.
Huge.
In your neighborhood.
And actually my uncle's neighborhood in Oakley.
Okay.
Neighbors all down the street,
Sure.
right apart.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all get together.
It's
It's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
And we organize it. I got some of my cousins, they wear vests, you know, the colored
Was Terry
vests.
there? Was Terry there?
No, Terry wasn't
I
there.
got
He was
Terry.
in, where was he? He was in Pampas, Texas?
Pampas, Texas.
He was- yeah.
Pampas, whatever it is.
So cousins got vests on. We're directing traffic because there's kids everywhere running around. But still, cars just want to fly down. Just fly down the street. So, like, when I'm out the way, I got my cousin. I say, cuz, take control of the situation. Like, because some of the cars, you know, I was like, let me show you how to do this. So a car's coming, I get right in front of him. I just stop right in front of him. I'm like, yo, chill. Like, come on, it's all these people. They're going at me, going back and forth. But what's even worse was the Karen that was on the golf cart behind him.
Yeah.
Pulls up to me, shut up! Shut up! I say, happy birthday, America 250. Just kept it moving. But it was crazy. But like,
people are just rude and so short. Like,
still,
everyone's
you don't have
short.
control over the streets. Yeah, I know. But like, we're just trying to keep it safe. You see all of these people
By the
here.
way, here's another, and to speak to that point, It's 4th of July, people. It's one day a year. It's not like, if this were like daily activity, you call the cop. These people are a menace. They're out in the street all the time, stopping, try. It's 4th of July. It's like these same people complain, I heard a firework at 12:30 last night. I had to take my dog to the vet. I mean,
good stuff. Good stuff, peeps. All right, listen, let's get the Dream
the
Finders.
Karen update.
That's a Karen update. Dream Finders poll question of the day out real quick, and then we'll come back with a 10-minute drill, and we'll rock and roll through trivia. So we got a big day today, just to start. Dream Finders Homes bring us the poll question. Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Florida Gators, the Tampa Bay Rays. They're everywhere in Jacksonville. They have great interest rate packages. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. I think they build in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like.
Where'd you say he was?
Yeah, he's 14.
Hello.
Was Jerry West on that list? Where'd you say he was?
Yeah, he's 14.
Yeah.
No, 15. 15 of them.
15 of them things.
Best comeback in sports. Tom Brady told me that the Messi one was unbelievable yesterday. Argentina. Tom Brady himself said this. That was better than 28-3.
Just leave Atlanta out of it.
That's what he told me. So I got Messi in Argentina. I got the Knicks 29-point down to get the Spurs. I got Brady, and I got the Red Sox down 3-0 against the Yankees in the ALCS. What's the best one of those four?
Those are all great. They're all historic, but one of those to me is like mind-bending compared to the others.
What is that?
That's the Red Sox down 3-0 to the Yankees and coming back and win that series. I don't think that'll lead. It might be last, but to me, that's what it is.
What say you, E?
28-3, man.
Yeah, 28-3 is the leader with 30.3. Knicks and Red Sox are tied at 24.7. Messi 20.2. So it's kind of split.
What about the Red Sox and Patriots both on the good side of a stat like that?
That's pretty good. I tried to do basketball, football, baseball just off the top of my head, and then I didn't realize I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know soccer enough. I guess it didn't seem like that was up there.
To be down
I've seen 3-0 comebacks though.
Not the World Cup. Not at the 80-minute mark. There's technically 10 minutes to go. Now they had some extra time.
Yeah, it was interesting.
But to get and it's who did it.
Yeah.
The assist and the goal. I mean, it's you know what it makes me wonder?
What's that? You know what it makes me wonder?
Well, we can get into that more on the.
Yeah.
So we move along.
Let's go. We'll do it. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL gives you the most Jaguars in NFL.
This is all a bit much.
The most Gators in college football.
Forgive me if I take a moment to process it.
Get maximum football on 1010XL. This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update sponsored by Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. For the first time since June 11th, the World Cup is dark. No games today. The quarterfinals begin tomorrow in Foxborough with France against Morocco. The round of 16 ended with Switzerland's win in penalty kicks over Colombia after neither team scored for 120 minutes. And Argentina's historic comeback. It had never happened before in a win-or-go-home. A team winning in regulation when down by 2 goals. Only 15 minutes remaining. The defending champions did it by scoring 3 goals in 13 minutes after having none in the first 78. The win was controversial. Egypt had a second-half goal taken off the board by VAR because of a foul call that took place about 100 yards from where the goal was scored, and Egypt claims an Argentina goal should have then been reversed for a similar infraction. Heartbreak for Egypt, who had a great World Cup, winning 2 games after previously not winning any. John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. This special offer is only available by calling 800-208-8750. That's 800-208-8750.
Paid for by Bath Concepts Industries.
O'Reilly.
Help increase your vehicle's performance with Lucas Fuel Treatment at O'Reilly Auto Parts. A clean fuel system can increase performance and fuel economy. Simply add it to your tank at your next fill-up to eliminate carbon and varnish deposits. Get 2 bottles of Lucas Fuel Treatment for just $9, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at keybuickgmc.com. We are professional-grade. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Hey, gang, Hickett here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. My gosh, heat advisory, sun shining hot. Be careful out there, folks. Be careful with your skin, especially. Floppy hats. Protect those ears, man. Long sleeve, dry fit, sunscreen, whatever it takes. It is, it's warm. And if you're out there for an extended period of time, Beaches Dermatology wants you to protect your skin. They'll take care of it if they need to. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, they've been serving me for decades. They're nobody better. Appreciate them so very much. But for all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com. If something does show up on your skin, go get it checked out. Don't wait. Go get it taken care of as soon as possible. Get your answers that you need. It's important. Go online at beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. I appreciate all the fine folks out there. Shout out to all you people working today. For all your skincare needs and skincare products, Beaches Dermatology.
For Cornerstone Interior Solutions. If your AC is working overtime every summer, your insulation may be the problem. Homeowners and builders across Northeast Florida are calling Cornerstone to upgrade to spray foam insulation. It seals homes, crawl spaces, garages, blocking in cool air and blocking out heat. So your home stays cooler, your system runs easier, and your energy bills stay under control. Don't wait for peak heat. Visit Cornerstone Interior Solutions.com.
When you want to know what's happening in Gainesville, roll with the Gator Report. I'm Joe C. Listen for updates on Florida Gator athletics several times a week on 1010XL. Built by Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Go, Gator! Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
It's here, Middleburg. Firehouse Subs is now open at the all-new Clay Town Center. Try the bold new steak and cheese melt, stacked with premium steak, melted cheese, and big flavor in every bite. Firehouse Subs at the Clay Town Center, open now.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up?
Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Here's some advice I've learned over the years. The best time to fix something around your house is before it forces you to. Don't wait until your plumbing fails, your septic system backs up, or your AC quits on the hottest weekend of the summer. This month, Duck Rooter is making it easier to stay ahead of the problem. Save $250 on a whole home repipe or redrain, $50 on any septic service, and $500 on a new AC system. When you're stuck, call Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
I know we officially have trivia coming up, but I have just a tad for you, how you remember something. I watched, if you're old, you'll remember like the Airport franchise. It spawned really the parody, the Airplane movies, or maybe even, were very popular. I love Airplane. But anyway, remember the old disaster movies? There was a bunch of them. Towering Inferno, Airport.
Yeah.
Do you remember that being a TV movie or a theatrical movie, a theatrical release? Just as a kid, looking back on it.
I'd say theatrical.
You see, I would say, and this is probably where that the small age difference connects.
Mm-hmm.
I probably saw it on TV. By the time I saw it, it was probably in the TV movie rotation in like the mid to late 70s, rather than when it was released. Yeah, it was theatrical. In fact, I was surprised to learn it's like it was a smash hit. It's like the number one box office hit of the year. It had Oscar nominations and such. So, anywho. Are we making a mistake not driving to Miami to see this Messi guy play in person maybe one time before he's done?
I don't know. I mean, I like.
Is this an athlete worth the price of admission to go see?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to do a caravan, but maybe factor it into if you're planning to go to Miami. Maybe include it like you would go into a ballpark.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're sure he's going to play.
You're a sports fan. Yeah,
that's what I mean. I don't mean to make it any bigger than it is. I wonder, and I meant to look this up earlier, and I didn't. I wonder what the difference in Miami attendance is when Messi plays versus when he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, are they selling out when Messi? I don't know the answer to these. They might be. Do they sell out Hard Rock Stadium when the Miami MLS team plays and Messi plays?
That would be my guess, because I know people who travel from
That's like
up
65,
here.
70,000 people, right?
I know
What's
people
that hold?
travel to go
Maybe
see
not
him.
quite that much anymore after some renos, but I mean, it's a big football. It's an NFL stadium. The Dolphins don't sell it out regularly.
Inter Miami CF regularly shatters attendance records across Major League Soccer.
That wouldn't be a high bar, per se.
Frequently drawing crowds larger than the Super Bowl. When Messi plays on the road, opposing teams routinely move games to massive NFL stadiums to meet demand.
Wow.
The Messi effect continues to push MLS attendance to unprecedented heights, with Inter Miami games generating multiple top 10 crowds in league history. Some of the most notable, 75,000 Colorado at Mile High, 75,000 at LA Memorial Coliseum, 72,000 M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, 65,000 at Gillette Stadium. So
there may be teams in matchups.
Inter Miami's home matches demand regular seats capacity at the newly opened 26,700 seat
they lowered the
DRV PNK Stadium.
Supply and demand,
It's
smart.
26,000. No, it's not. That's not the stadium that you referred to. They don't play there.
Well, they did it. I think they did at one point. I think that's a new stadium. They built them a soccer-only facility. I believe they play. And even when Messi came, they were playing in Hard Rock. I think, but I don't know that to be certain for sure. I don't pay that much attention.
But yes, that's to answer your question. He's definitely a draw.
Meanwhile, our MLS contingent includes that 39-year-old backline of defense. We also, didn't even realize. I knew he was old and veteran. We got a 39-year-old MLS guy playing our last line of defense back there, Hick.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Ooh,
that wasn't great. Shohei hit his 300th home run last night.
I think the fifth fastest to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty. Numbers are starting to pile up here.
Well, he's Hall of Famer if he ended today.
Oh, him and Babe Ruth are on the exact same path, except he's going to exceed Babe in the pitching world, I think.
Probably. I don't know. I bet you he ultimately he gets pulled off the pitching. Maybe not. Maybe not. But what is he, 31 now?
He is only guys who got faster were Juan Gonzalez, Ryan Howard, Ralph Kiner, and Aaron Judge.
And Judge is the one that stands out because Judge is Judge is an overwhelming leader on that. He beat him by a couple hundred games, didn't he?
He beat
Didn't
him
Judge in like 900 something games?
955.
And what's the next one?
1,087.
And then Shohei's like 1,200, 1,100?
1,100.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a pretty significant amount of games. That's a whole season.
Yeah.
Did it in a season less. And I'll tell you what's also impressive. Judd is also baseball's all-time leader in fewest at-bats. That's where Babe is second. And I think Shohei's 11th in that one, the number of at-bats to get to 300 homers. But what surprised me is just how historically dominant a hitter Aaron Judge has been.
We had a couple guys stand out in our games last night. Some dude named Tyler Tolbert, who hits like 9th for the Royals, went 12 for 12. Tied a major league record.
Well, not in that game.
He went 5 for 6. His streak broke in his last at bat in the 9th. A.J. Minter got him as the Mets blew, a 3-0 lead, a 5-2 lead, a 9-4 lead,
I don't know if I said it when it comes to the Bravos. I don't know if I said this off the air. I think I told Dan. Well, people were excited that Waldrop and Smith-Shaw, these guys said the problem, they're expecting way too much. I said that. I knew that. And the rematch of the Waldrop Skeens.
Ryan O'Hearn was the other guy. He hit 3 home runs.
He had
and
10
RBIs.
RBIs. The Pirates have had Roberto Clemente and Willie Stargell and Barry Bonds, and no one's ever had 10 RBIs in a game. Leave it to the Atlanta Braves to be that team.
And then Ryan O'Hearn sticks for me because that's who Met fans wanted.
That's who
numbnuts to sign this offseason to play first base for us after Pete left. And
I got you trumped.
Not to.
I got you trumped.
Yeah.
We were after Ryan O'Hearn at the trade deadline last year when he was with the Orioles, and as we always do, let somebody else outspend or outmaneuver us. In this case, it was the Padres. So, and then, by the way, after showing enough interest, we were willing to trade assets for Ryan O'Hearn at the trade deadline. When he became a free agent, instead we went with Mike Yastrzemski. Now, you tell me who you'd rather have, Mike Yastrzemski or Ryan O'Hearn. Boy, it cost a few $1 million. I'm starting to get this this feeling as well with the Braves. They're starting to reek of cheap to me.
I've said that for a while. I think
pay those middle
do.
guys.
They make a ton of money, man. They own that whole damn area up there. A couple college football notes, and we'll go to break and do some trivia. Odds to be the first P4 head coach to be fired, Mike Loxley just ahead of Mike Norvell. I guess I don't know the financial situation, how much it's come down this year for FSU. But
it does. It by all accounts, it becomes manageable. Like if they have if they're 5-7, or maybe, I don't know what the number is, he'll be gone. I mean, it would take he's going to have to pull off a miracle.
Well, it's Loxley, Norvell, and quite honestly, you wonder, FSU fan probably wouldn't want him to pull off a miracle. At this point. They'd probably rather sacrifice and take their chances.
It's a
with the
terrible
next coach.
place to be as a fan. We know it well in Gainesville.
Loxley, Norvell, Luke Fickell, Dave Aranda, Deion Sanders, Greg Schiano, Shane Beamer, in that order, are your faves to
that all makes sense. All makes sense. Beamer and Norvell, there's a little bit of parallel there too. They had each had one good year, gave you a lot of hope and promise.
I'll save this for
later.
later.
Knowles got screwed. I mean, they should at least got their shot in that 4. I'll
save this one for later. Let's go to break. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. What is the razzle-dazzle today, please, sir?
I got a pair of tickets to Jacksonville's Rock Symphony at the Florida Theater.
Rock Symphony!
That'll be fun.
They're playing music by Green Day, of course. It's going down July 28th. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com. But one lucky winner can win a pair of tickets at the end of this here 10-minute drill.
And by the way, as we go to break, don't even need the music per se, but a speed trap on the MLK, they're telling me this morning. So speed trap alert and play. That's brought to you by Catlin Truck Accessories. And we're back with Get Smart John next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, you know Zero Res. Hicken here, the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean. No dirt attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpet soaked for days. It can do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside, baby, where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. And this month, right now, July, get 3 rooms of carpet, 0 resified, starting at just $129. You heard me right, $129. Call 904-287-5727. That's 287-5727. Or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special. There's Zero Res. You spell it forwards, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It spells the same.
Prosser here. When I'm doing home improvements, I like to deal with a local company, and I found one for windows and doors, Cash Building Material. They've been doing business in Jacksonville for 70 years, and with their experienced window and door specialists, you'll get no subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Materials. Windows and doors done right.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
After attending a Saturday Bumps and Bruises clinic by Southeast orthopedic specialist, my son's hip and shoulder issues were diagnosed quickly, and he's back playing. As a busy family, we really appreciate their prompt attention.
I've been having knee problems for probably 6 months, and I had heard about Southeast Orthopedics on the radio, and I gave them a call. They got me right in. Dr. Kevin Murphy did it. It was painless, and it's been doing fantastic.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Get Smart John is a line tuned up and serviced by G&H Tires and Service.
Ba-ba-da-da. Ladies and gentlemen, he's bald, he's beautiful. TriviaNation.com's own voted most popular trivia host 18 straight years. And Get Smart John! GSJ, they call him. Ladies and gentlemen, also I'd like to point out he's got some world's biggest beach bike ride coming up. They want to set a record in August. It's at 5:30 on a Friday at the Jack's Beach Pavilion. You can get tickets now. Bike Breakers. Is that correct, Johnny? Jack's Beach 2-mile beach
correct.
ride.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and we're hoping to get 1,000 bikers out there. And
Could you look at my calendar and make sure I don't go to the beach that day?
What's that date?
Yeah.
That's, by the
That
way.
is Friday, August 14th, and you can go to jacksbikebreakers.com. So, in proceeds to the charity, it's for a great cause. So, looking forward to it. So, very briefly, you were talking about the brawls and things, and I can't help but go back a few years ago in my 50s. when my 20-something daughter had to be the person that had the presence of mind was at the skating rink. Remember that?
Yes, rubber legging.
No, I already almost got into a fight with the kid's father because he was going too fast. So.
Oh.
Yeah, and thank you, Ox Skater, for publicizing that. I thought it was on the DL, but then he shared that with you guys. So, yeah, I still remember that. Thanks a bunch.
There's no DL in the Ox Guggen.
No.
All's fair.
No, because he's been victimized too, so
Sure,
I get it. I get it.
Hick
And
forever
very
tells the
quickly,
Florida
yeah.
Georgia story. Ox, it's the one time he recoils. He doesn't have much recoil in him. He does when that one comes up.
and shout out to Bill and Kimberly Gaines. Nice Guggens and Guggenella met last night at the show. So
Bill Gaines?
Yes. Do you know him?
Oh, he's the greatest. Wild Bill. Great
Is that
guy.
5:30 in the afternoon or the morning, by the way?
What's that?
The bike thing. That's afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So be a good turnout.
We had a couple
So,
people wondering on the text line. That's why I asked.
Okay. Oh, yes. And as again, Jack, you can go to the website and for more information.
Okay.
Too, so it's all right. So we're coming off 4th of July.
Yes.
I was on River City Live, and we did some
Yes.
Americana questions. So
Heck
these are basically bonus questions. Okay. See how you guys do.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll get you started.
Who's
Who is
smarter,
credited?
radio or TV? It's a new bit.
I love it.
Hey.
We've got a lot of
Hey.
moguls involved, though, in this quintet. They've done both.
That's right.
Okay.
Including them.
Who is
Yeah,
credited?
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
Eden. I don't know who does the show
They have
with
a
her.
competition themselves. Yeah, Rance and her are, they keep in score each month, too.
Okay. Well, good for them.
Who is
We've still got
credited?
Velvet Elvis. Let's keep this thing friendly.
We still got it.
I think so. I hope so.
I don't think they ever came and
We
got it.
promised it. That's still around. I hope.
No one knows.
Too
No one
funny.
knows. Poor guy probably went to the dumpster.
Who is credited with writing the Declaration of Independence?
That's terrible. Isn't it Jefferson?
That's who I.
That's first thing came
Yeah,
to mind.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And again, we were kind of all over the place with this, with the whole
Well,
U.S.
yeah,
and
because
all that
and
stuff.
then you
I thought Franklin
your-
was the only other one.
Hancock.
Hancock, I think.
Hancock.
Well, that's
put your
he
John
signed
Hank-
it. Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah. What group had hits A Horse with No Name, Ventura Highway, You Can Do Magic?
America.
You can do magic. Horse with no
That's
name.
right.
Don't forget that one.
Been on a desert
that's
with
what I
a
said
horse
first.
with no
Yeah,
name.
Horse with no name, by the way, for all you aspiring guitar players. Easiest guitar song to play. I could bring in a guitar and Hickett could be playing. I won't do it for this very reason. He could be playing Horse with No Name in 10 minutes.
Either that or Proud Mary.
Is that one also easy?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Chord.
Yeah.
Chord. Yeah.
Horse with No Name is literally 2 strings, the other 2, 2 strings, the other 2, 2 strings, the other 2 for an hour.
All right. Who starred in the film Born on the 4th of July?
Tom Cruise.
Yes. By the way, he was nominated for an Oscar for that.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one of those crazy things in U.S. history. And by the way, they missed this one.
Okay.
So on July 4th, 1826, two former presidents died that same day. Can you name one of them?
All right, 1826.
These are the early
Yes,
presidents.
on the 4th of July.
Correct. I mean, we didn't have president. There's only been
I think it's
1826. There's only been like 3 or 4
Yeah,
at
it's
that
got to
stage.
be Adams, right?
Or Washington.
Well, he
He
said
did.
2, right?
Yeah, but only got to get 1.
But I don't believe.
All right.
I think Jefferson died on the 4th of July too.
Then it would be Jefferson.
But
if you think he died on the unless he died after, but there only been. I mean, honestly, how many? Because the presidency didn't start in
That context
1776. It
There you
started
go.
in like 1780 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So you've only
It's definitely
had
one of the top 3
3
or
or 4. It's the two Adams, Jefferson, or
But I don't want to go.
or Monroe or Washington.
I think Jefferson because I think
You think it's 4th of July?
I
You've
think
heard
he
that
died
before.
on the 4th of July.
So we got 2 Thomas Jefferson answers.
Ooh, you dirty. Damn it.
Are you going with that?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go with it.
Okay. Thomas Jefferson is correct. And the other one was John Adams.
Okay, good.
Okay, I didn't think it was
Isn't that crazy?
Washington. I
They
don't-
both died on the same day, though?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, no, Washington actually died in 1799.
Okay.
So
What year
so
did
that
we
was-
go to the presidency? Like as it is current? Wasn't that like 1780 or something?
That
80?
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I can't give you the exact year. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, and we'll give you one more from this group.
1789
Okay.
is when George Washington was started.
Okay. Okay.
All right, one more.
What was, I'm going to see if you can do this without multiple choice, but I do have it. What was the first state in the Union?
Oh, it's
And I have it as multiple choice if you want them.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Is it Pennsylvania? Or is it
common? It's the. Is
I mean,
the
it's
first actual state?
Yeah. We probably should take.
Is it? I can tell you what can I guess what the multiple choice are going to be?
Yeah.
Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia.
All right, here are your choices.
All right.
Okay, Virginia, Massachusetts, Delaware.
Oh, is it Delaware? Why does Delaware seem? I didn't have a first instinct like Massachusetts and Virginia were both in that first wave for me, but
Well, it could be either of those. So why don't we go with Delaware just to roll the dice?
Okay, Delaware.
That is correct.
Yes.
All right.
That's how you do it. That's how you figure it out.
America.
That's right.
That's right.
Born in the USA, baby.
That's right.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay. Scoreboard.
Okay. All right. Now we're back to
Regular.
last night's question.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Geography.
Oh, blue question.
Don't
right out
know
the gate.
much about geography.
What mountain range stretching across South America is the longest continental mountain range in the world?
That'd be the Andes.
That's correct.
That would be the Andes.
Make a terrific mint chocolate too.
Oh,
I've been
yes,
to
they
the
do.
Andes.
Make some good
Have you?
clippers.
I have. Oh yeah, I've been to Santiago, Chile. In fact, a weird story. There was a devastating avalanche that occurred there, and we had plans to go there, and it ended up not going. Like a terrible one though. Like multiple people. Anyway. Santiago, Chile. I'm world traveled.
I'm just pretty excited that I got the Andes.
Yes,
right.
very good. Andes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
that's
very
where
quick
that's where they eat people. Don't crash a plane in the Andes.
That's what
They'll
I
eat
think
you.
about every time.
Yeah, they'll eat you.
Book and be alive.
Yeah, they
That's
don't
exactly
play.
what I always.
They don't play. They give you like 10 minutes. They see if you're walking good, and then they eat you.
You're hungry. Time to eat. You got to survive.
I think we
Look
can
out
take.
here.
I think we can take Felipe. Felipe looks a little weak. You guys hungry?
Oof.
Oh gosh. TV.
Mm-hmm.
What animated sitcom created by Matt Groening follows a dysfunctional family in the fictional town of Springfield?
That's The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
History. What 1789 event in which Parisian revolutionaries seized a hated royal prison is widely considered the start of the French Revolution?
Jeff, that's Bastille Day.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct. Storming of the Bastille.
You know what's interesting is that's the same year that we started the presidency. That jumped at me.
I know, how about that?
1789.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Independence swept the world.
I'm right now like Will Ferrell in the movie where he's doing the debate with Carvel, and I'm about to go. The unification of the European document was brought forth in 1782 by our founding fathers when the right wing said, "Yeah."
Both the Tories and the Whigs. All right, one more. We're going to halftime. All right, Animal will take it to half.
All right, halftime.
Okay, like a newborn elephant or whale, a newborn gnu, that's GNU, is called a what?
They have calves, Dan. That's a calf.
It's a calf, Johnny.
That's correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll open up the next segment with your audio clue.
bet
Damn
we
right
will.
we will.
Yeah.
It'll be a true mystery oldie. How about
Wonderful.
I'm glad he's here.
I like to name those tunes in like 2 notes.
Yeah, you will. I'll be clueless as usual.
Here we go. Back with more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. keeping the sports conversation hot like a summer day in Duval.
That's the kind of talk I like to hear.
1010XL, your summer station.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. I've said this before about the Jags. I've said it after 17 before the 18 season. I've said it after 22 before the 23 season. I think the Jags are best positioned to go into a season than they've been since the Tom Coughlin era. I like the front office. I love the coach. I love the chemistry. And I really love the talent. I love the fact that Trevor has emerged. I think this could be the best Jaguars football team and best Jaguars run since the Tom Coughlin era. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnik Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks with the largest selection of trucks in the area. Why shop anywhere else? Shop online at nimnikbuickgmc.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at nimnikbuickgmc.com. Nobody but Nimnik. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
Surely, you've heard of John Osher.
That's obvious.
Find out what he's heard about your favorite football team.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Listen for Jacksonville's senior writer weekdays on 1010XL. Served up by Twin Peaks.
Tommy Mack here for Duval Glass and Mirror. You don't have to remodel your entire home to make a big impression. Sometimes all it takes is a beautiful frameless shower, a custom-cut mirror, or just replacing that fogged, cracked, or outdated glass that's been bothering you for years. Jacksonville homeowners trust Duval Glass and Mirror for expert craftsmanship, honest service, and flawless results. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote today. There's only one name for glass and mirror. It's Duval.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialist. I'm Robin, the owner. My team provides expert service, done right the first time on all makes and models, plus a nationwide after warranty for total peace of mind. Action Transmission on Merrill Road. Get traction, call Action.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
There's no better time than now to buy your football season parking pass from Tailgaters. Complete with on-site restaurant, indoor restrooms, and all-day security. Tailgaters parking selling out. Log on to tailgatorsparking.com today.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Get Smart John is a line tuned up and serviced by G&H Tires and Service.
All right, let's bring Johnny back in here as we roll through a little trivia, get an audio clue and more. Johnny?
Okay, yes. It's going to be brief, so You better be on your A game.
All right. Ready.
Okay, E. Thank you.
You're too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Da 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 da.
I stopped it at 3 seconds.
I know. It's like they didn't even need more. Yeah.
There's no they. I could have listened to the whole song and I told you the title. I've heard the song before, but no. Well, good. No need to dawdle.
You're just too good to be true.
Very good. You got it.
Eyes off of
This has appeared in countless movies. That's
You're
where I know
like
it from.
heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
What year is that song, E? Does it say there?
That's an old
60s, I think. Late 60s.
Doesn't say.
That's old Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
He's
touring, I think, about 90.
Oh yeah, they trot that guy out there. It's just shameful. I saw.
Isn't that this song? Or
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's a long
million
song.
movies.
Yeah. Well, they did a whole movie.
It's been a
with
lot of
Frankie
movies.
Valli
Sure.
before
Yeah.
yeah.
But since
Yeah, Jersey Boys. It was a good movie.
Very good, and they turned it into a musical, obviously, right?
Right. I saw it here. Yeah, saw it here in town. They did it. It was pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Good job. Very good. Sports.
By the way, was that the quickest ever?
Yes.
E.
Yes,
I think so.
it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some quick ones, but yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those. I can name that song in 2 notes.
Yeah. I know that.
Maybe I'll try to do that. Maybe we'll try to do that in the future.
All right. All right.
No pressure.
Sports.
Okay.
Frank, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Frank Valli's "Can't Take My Eyes Off of You" has appeared in well over 50 films and TV episodes worldwide.
Mm-hmm. I believe.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It was one of those songs. It was like when they did the song, because it's long and it has the instrumental in it, and
I
so
love you, baby.
yeah, and they weren't. So the studios didn't like it. It was kind of like their version of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, we're gonna go a little crazy here, but the radio they always say the radio stations won't play it, or like American, it's too long, but they did. It was a hit.
Maybe it's been in a bunch of the movies, but you might remember 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was serenading Julia Stiles in that movie.
I would have.
The one I really remember, The Deer Hunter, going way back.
That was in there.
They
Bridget
sang
Jones'
it. They sang
Diary.
it. Yeah.
A bunch of them here.
I wonder if we would have did this, John, if Dan would have guessed it. Lauryn Hill, I didn't know she covered it.
That's right. That's I covered it. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me hear her say it. Wait.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Okay.
You be like heaven to touch.
All right, Lauren.
Okay.
Nice try.
All right, movies.
Movies.
Okay.
What happened to
Yeah.
sports?
Oh, yeah, sports.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. See, I got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the boxer that beat Muhammad Ali in Ali's last fight on December 11th, 1981?
Is that the Thriller?
No.
It
We're
might have
way
been
past-
Burbick. Was it Trevor Burbick? That's what stands out in my mind.
It does. That's it's just It seems to me it's like
It was like in the Bahamas. I think it was
Wade or
I think it was Trevor Burbick.
You do? You think it was
almost-
Burbick? Okay. I thought it was going to be. I thought the answer that always pops in is Spinks, but that's not his last fight.
That's what sticks in my head. So if I went with my
what year would that have been? Because Burbick fought Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he fought Tyson and Muhammad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't like my.
No, I don't. I don't not like it. I would have not gotten to Burbick. So maybe that's the answer. I would have gotten wrong like John Smith or it seems like it was just some.
Do you have another name or no?
I don't have a name. So yeah, you can go
Burbick.
Yes.
Good.
All right.
Good.
What year was it? Did you say?
Yes, December 11th, 1981.
81. Okay.
You know, we remember Mike Tyson as this one-round wrecking ball, and for the most part he was, but there were a couple of fighters along the way. I went down the Tyson rabbit hole on YouTube, and there were a couple that fought him. It took 6-8 rounds and staggered him.
He fought
Burbick,
Tyson in 86.
I think, what doesn't it say? Didn't he go 7-8 rounds against Tyson?
He was the... Second round, Tyson connected with a devastating left
So
hook.
second, he wasn't one. Maybe it was
Yeah.
Tony Tucker might have been. I was watching somebody who actually did he stagger? It doesn't say anything about him doing it. He just got beat, huh?
Hey, killed him.
Yeah. Then that would be one of those that you remember him for.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try to do these express so we get some more in here. Movies. What 2009 James Cameron film set on an alien moon called Pandora became the highest-grossing film of all time upon release?
What? Is that Avatar? One of those Avatar movies? Is that? I haven't seen them.
Has to be.
Is that Pandora?
I don't know. I've only seen parts of Avatar, but it's got to be
Too long.
It's James Cameron. What else did he do? It's not Titanic. That wasn't on the moon.
Okay.
So
Did he do Avatar? That's
yes,
what I'm saying.
He did
I don't know.
He did do
I was going by the Pandora.
I think
clue.
Avatar's it.
All right, Avatar.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
Science.
Joint pain and fever are results of what three-word blood disease occurring chiefly among African Americans?
Sickle cell.
Anemia. Yeah. The 3 words.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Elections. Ralph Nader was what political party's candidate for president in 1996 and 2000?
Wasn't it the Green Party?
Is that what it was?
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Good.
We were going to land on that. No one's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
anything
yeah.
better.
Yeah, you weren't going to come off
No,
that.
no,
right. Okay. Ships.
Chips.
What ship? Yep.
I shipped my pants. I shipped them.
Oh, by the way, when you're talking about the coaches and interim, who could forget Gary Darnell? What ship survived the Merrimack in March 1862, only to sink in a gale in December? Remember how we always associate the two?
I don't
Want me to
know.
repeat it?
This is just so. Gosh, we would end on this.
No, you guys know this.
Again.
You
We
guys
had a
know
winner
this. I'm
last
telling
week.
you.
It's like old.
It's like
old
Andrea-
Ironside, Andrea Gale,
Andrea Dora.
No. What ship survived the Merrimack?
What is
in
the
March
Merrimack? I don't know what the Merrimack is. That a military ship?
Yeah, USS.
Yes, it is.
USS.
The Merrimack.
So then this year we lost a naval ship in a storm, and I have no idea. The USS what? I don't know. I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of the proud Navy population that we have here and throw some ship that's currently.
Give me a Coast
No,
Guard
and I'm not
ship.
trying to.
You know
Give
what
me
I'm
a
saying?
Coast
It was
Guard
always the ship. This ship preceded it, the Blank and the Merrimack.
And we got to.
I know you guys know this.
Blank and Merrimack? What are you talking? So it's
Yeah,
not
that's
a
the name of the
US
ship.
Is it a
It
US?
is. It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know it. I don't know.
I haven't.
It was in a very famous battle because it was the first time because of the construction of these ships that made it.
Yeah, I still don't know. None of these clues are a clue for me.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the answer? We will take the L.
Yeah, go on it.
Oh, we're gonna go. Actually, it's just name one. Name a ship that's no longer. But this is old. This is what year was this?
1862. It was during the Civil War.
It's just an old wooden ship.
Oh.
Diversity. The name is diversity.
Diversity.
Diversity. We're going with diversity.
Diversity.
The Monitor, the USS Monitor. Remember the Monitor and the Merrimack?
Nope.
Never heard
That's
of it.
why
Oh,
the
you
clues
didn't
weren't
remember
clues.
that in history?
No.
Okay, I'm
They
sorry.
didn't get
I
that
thought.
one, surely.
No need to apologize.
Huh? Oh, you haven't done that one with them. Our scoreboard with the TV crew, we already beat them.
Oh yeah,
But that's a one hitter. That stinks.
Oh man. Damn it, Johnny.
All right, John. We're gonna let you go.
Get him out of here.
Appreciate
All
you,
right,
John.
boys. We'll see
I
you.
know you know
We'll talk
it.
to you.
I know
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
it.
It always makes us look dumber, doesn't it? All right, when we come back on the other side, how about this? We've been going through
The Monitor?
Never heard of it. Monitor Lizard, I've heard of, which are now in Florida, apparently. If there's something freaky, it's here. We've been going through this ESPN list as they name the top 10. This is execs, coaches, and scouts now, so we can't get too ticked. This isn't just some brain trust sitting in a studio somewhere. They've moved on to edge rushers, and we've said Josh Allen shows, right?
Battle of Hampton Roads on March 9th, 1862.
Virginia. Yeah, Allen Iverson was in that.
He was.
Against Ronald Curry. If you know, you know.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's
was
get
a
into,
lieutenant on the Monitor.
let's get to these edge rush rankings when we return.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Now, another classic moment in Jags history. 10 1010XL.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí.
Can I just say, you're my favorite player, ever. Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Yeah, look. Hey, Santa Claus normally avoids Florida this time of the year, but not this time around. No, Christmas in July is happening at Beard's Diamonds. It's huge. December at Beard's with savings up to 40% store-wide. Yeah, Beard's showcases are stocked. All new fashion jewelry, all the diamonds you want. You can come and find that perfect engagement ring right now at Beard. Save up to 40%. Or celebrate your anniversary with a stunning eternity band and pair of diamond stud earrings. Look, Beard's Diamonds is your local jeweler. Remember that. More than 4 decades of delivering the best value. That's what the Lupos do. They'll go in, they'll work with you. They're terrific. The best quality, the best overall experience. Beard's runs circles around those corporate chain box stores every day. Don't miss this annual event. Beard's Diamonds at the shops at Town Center. Online at beardsdiamonds.com. You know what I say? Shop local. Shop Beards.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
The World Cup is a big deal. It only comes around every 4 years. Keep up with all the scores and highlights. Score World Cup soccer updates on 1010XL. Assisted by Houston's Meats and Valvoline Instant Oil Changes.
Tom McManus here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned First Coast business for nearly 20 years. Hurricane season is here. Don't wait for the first storm warning. Your fence is your first line of defense. Loose boards, weak posts, or damage can turn into big problems when high winds come around. Armstrong Fence Company handles repairs and builds from stadiums to backyards. Get a pre-storm fence check today. Call Armstrong Fence Company or search online. Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. Jag Pass rushers Josh Hines-Allen and Trayvon Walker and Eric Armstead head to SAC Summit July 9th through the 11th, joining some of the NFL's top edge rushers. And former Florida ace Logan Shores headed to the 2026 UF Athletic Hall of Fame after 30 career wins and SEC Pitcher of the Year honors. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:10 and it's 81 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back, and the animals are out of the zoo this Friday. If you live out in the Chafee Road area, don't fill up till Friday morning because we got all kinds of fun and discounts scheduled for you. We're at a new opening of a daily store, 620 Chafee Road South. That's Friday morning, so stop by. You'll get discounted gas, all kinds of food specials, and a all-around good time. The Prize Patrol will be. When the Prize Patrol shows up, you know it's a big deal. All right, we've been going through this ESPN list, the execs, coaches, and scouts picking the top 10 at each position, and then we've had to, given the positions that we've looked at, run down into the also receiving votes 20s area to find anyone.
Uh-huh.
What do we have? Running backs and cornerbacks, or is it just corners? Does that running back list something else?
No. Did we do running backs also?
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the edge rushers, too. You want to do that real quick?
That's what we got, the edge.
Oh,
that's the one that's new, and it's out.
Yeah.
That's the one we said if we have anybody. Remember we talked about we have a top 10 guy.
We got to.
You would think it would be Josh Hines Allen.
Well, that's our only hope. That and Trev.
We had the top 25 under 25. Is it not a problem that the number one overall pick from a few years ago, who you just signed to a 5-year extension, isn't considered a top 25 player under 25?
I don't get that because yesterday you were saying, well, he shouldn't have been the number one pick. So you can't refer to him as, well, he's the number one pick, so he should have if yesterday he.
Okay, then take that out. A guy you just re-signed to 5 years?
No.
Okay.
He's a good football player. And by the way, he didn't have a good year. He was hurt last year. That's why.
That's fair.
If he had played last year and had 10 sacks, he'd be in there. That was really the only reason. And you know, Hunter, he's not going to be in it. He hadn't done anything. He's got to. We think he's gonna, but until he does something,
no gripes about Hunter not being in. That's understood.
Yeah. There were a lot of good players on that list.
A lot of good players didn't make the list.
Stingley was like 16.
Yeah, stars that didn't even, and other stars that didn't even make the list.
I mean, some of the best players in the NFL are 24 years old.
Yeah,
I mean.
We learned that looking at the list. Mm-hmm. All right, number one is like so easy. It doesn't. You just start at 2. Yeah, Myles Garrett is 1. Who do you think is 2 though?
I'm sure it could be the Micah or Will Anderson or Hutch. Those guys.
T.J. Watt maybe still or no?
T.J. Watt.
Too hurt. Hutchinson?
Will Anderson.
Or Hendrickson?
Yeah.
They go Micah.
Okay.
Micah at number 2.
Micah's unbelievable.
Stud.
Now, he got hurt last year, right?
Yeah. But he's like a
but he didn't get hurt till
he's
December.
sack a game guy.
Yeah. Yep. Sack a game guy.
Will Anderson's 3.
Yeah.
Max Crosby, forgot about him. He's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Who could still, by the way, be pried by someone, especially if the Raiders don't get off to a good start.
You got him at 4. Woof.
They like him because he's good against the run too.
Yeah,
he's not just a pass rusher.
Correct.
You know,
Number
he's a psycho.
It's like Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. He just different.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is Hutchinson.
There's your guy.
Bam.
2nd in pressures, 3rd in quarterback hits, 2nd in forced fumbles, 4th in sacks.
Inside information.
Number 6, Daniil Hunter.
Yeah.
We haven't had T.J. Watt yet, so he'll be in the top 10. So now we're getting down to 4 spots for Josh Hines Allen. Number 7, T.J. Watt.
Okay.
Number 8, Nick Bosa.
He didn't play last year, did he?
49ers. Several voters acknowledged that Bosa would still be in their top 5 if healthy. Torn ACL, the second of his career, cost him all but 3 games last year, to your point. Number 9, Brian Burns.
Eats worms. Sam's brother.
Brian Burns is a good parallel to Josh Hines Allen. They have real similar numbers.
Yeah. Burns had his big year last year.
I've noticed that through the year, as he's come. All right, number 10 is our last chance here.
Last shot.
Nick Bonito, Denver Broncos.
Dang.
Well, Nick Bonito's gone.
He's gone from 8 to 13.5 to 14 in sacks.
Yeah, I mean, that's better. Our guy gets 8.
You ready? Honorable mentions.
He'll be honorable.
We got to be there.
Yeah, I don't know if this is in order, in ranked, but this is the
We've
order.
been playing it like it is.
This is the order. Okay, then Jared Verse.
11.
Trey Hendrickson.
12.
Josh Hines Allen.
There you go.
One NFC Scouts that's not elite, but consistently very good with a quality power rush game.
That's
Also
fair.
receiving votes, Trayvon Walker. That's good.
There you go.
Trayvon Walker, Jalen Phillips, Montez Sweat, Leatu Latu, Nick Herbig, and Alex Highsmith. So you got Hines Allen at 13, and then I don't know others receiving votes again.
13 and 14.
If that's in order, then they would be 14.
Well, that's how we've been playing it.
Okay, well then let's continue to play it that way.
That ain't bad.
No, that's very good.
That's the strength of your football team.
Well,
however,
and by the way, it was ESPN that was identifying our strengths, and I'm sure was using this as kind of their guide. They looked and said, he knows, he's privy to what every position group is going to look like.
However, they both need to be better this year,
especially Walker. Hines Allen's the sacks. So we got to translate to some sacks.
Yeah, 8's not good enough.
Pressure's not.
Eight's
the
not
pressures
good enough.
are only good for so much, and they're not enough.
12 is a good number.
Yeah, and or the combine what they had 17 and a half and 10 that year. You just get up. You got to combine for more than 20. Because there's not a whole lot there. So many intriguing. It'll be fun to get going in camp and then see how these guys emerge and how ready they are. But
of course, let's remember one thing about Josh Hines, who's a good football player. He's only had 2 years of double-digit sacks.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker's had 2 years of double-digit sacks.
But he doesn't go down and have 2 or 3. Like his bad years are 7.5, 8. Unless he's hurt. The years that he's missed time. I think every full season. What's his minimum in a full season?
7.5.
Yeah. I mean, that
doesn't result in you being the highest paid,
Well, since he came into the league, he's 8th in sacks.
But he does a lot, so he's
But also to the number, they do all add up, and it offsets either injuries for other guys at the position or some really down years. But the fact that he's like it was 8th or 9th, I just saw the stat this morning. But since he was drafted in 2019 or whatever, he's 8th or 9th in that time period in the league in sacks.
Is he?
Yeah, just not bad. That's about where he is. We say 8 to 12. He can have a year where he's 5.
Did have that contract year, monster year.
Gosh,
he's a smart guy. 17 and a half.
But I will say this, he's among a contingent down there that looks like they have put in the work this offseason. He looks great.
Yeah, he's a pro.
Yeah.
He's a pro.
They all, Travis Hunter obviously caught our eyes and with the off-season training, and Hines Allen is among that group as well. So, it's the depth that we talk. We know you're okay there, but guys get banged up and hurt. Trayvon's played through a number of nicks and pains and injuries in his career so far. Josh Hines Allen's been pretty durable. That's another thing about him for the most part.
Yes.
And not just durable in that he shows up all 17. He's not a guy who lingers on the injury report either. We don't have a lot of weeks where we're wondering about his status, it feels like.
Trayvon, 3.5, 10, 10.5, 3.5. And he was, trending towards having a good year last year, having another 10-sack season. I think Trayvon, if healthy, and there's no reason to believe he won't be healthy. He's only been out. He's only struggled with injuries, and he still gutted it out. By the way, he played 14 games last year.
We got to get we got to get to the quarterback at the end of the. We just don't get enough sacks.
Right.
We got to get to those two.
But God forbid one of them gets hurt right now because there's nobody behind him. You can give me all these names you want. They're all guessing.
They're young
DJ
guys.
Green, Strigo,
and Williams.
Yeah,
those are really the three. One of those guys.
The kid, the last pick guy.
Yeah, I know, but one of those three.
They all got stories, but they all haven't done it at the NFL level.
There is no counter argument.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that hope invested, but it's not frontline premier hope. It's what the problem is when your hope is at quarterback, which is kind of where a lot landed last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Let's take a quick break.
No.
It's a hump day stump day on the drill.
No.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Barry Sanders.
Sanders still on his feet, and Sanders is gone.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Hurricane season is here, and now is the time to make sure your property is ready. Weak, damaged, or overgrown trees can become a serious hazard when storms move in. Trust the experts at Lucas Tree Service with over 45 years of experience for professional tree trimming, removal, and storm preparation. Don't wait until a storm is on its way. Schedule your tree assessment today at lucastreeservice.com.
Take a radio boat ride with Captain Cabin on the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show. Wheeled in by the Pest Pros at Royal Pest Services and awaken 180 weight loss.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
Do you have clicking, popping, swelling, or pain in your knee or shoulder? This can be due to arthritic changes in your joints. Over time, you have wear and tear of your cartilage. I'm Dr. George Bari, and here at Bari Orthopedics, we have numerous ways to treat your arthritis, such as regenerative medicine, including PRP and joint replacements with CT guidance for accuracy down to the millimeter. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, call us for an appointment today, or log on to BariOrthopedics.com.
Find out more at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
Step inside Twin Peaks, warm wood, stone accent, and the mountain retreat vibe that hits the second you walk in. Massive TVs line up every wall, turning every seat into front row views of all the action. ET here, and I'm staying here for a while because of the smell of the rings, the burgers, and the 29-degree draft beer chills and frosted mugs like it's straight from the summer. The bar stays lively, and the Twin Peaks girls keep the whole place feeling fun and welcoming. For the ultimate sports lodge experience, it's always Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tap's all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Just to put a bow on the edge rusher discussion, Will Anderson Jr. is making $50 million a year, or almost double what Trayvon makes. Trayvon's making $27.5 average year. Trayvon Walker, Will Anderson Jr. is the highest paid edge rusher in the game, and Daniil Hunter is the fifth highest paid. So they need to be better than our guys who are. Josh Hines Allen now 11th and Trayvon Walker 14th. So that's where they are. Micah Parsons is second. Aiden Hutchinson is third. TJ Watt is fourth. Myles Garrett is sixth. And he just got another raise. Remember when Cleveland, when he said, I want it? Yeah. So Myles Garrett can go to the Rams and go, hey, we got to rework this deal.
He can.
Yeah, he can if he wants. Now, the highest total value was Micah Parsons. He got $186 million. But again, not near as much as Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I will forever be struck by that Tobias Harris stat we had the other day.
Yeah.
That just sums up what the NBA is right now. My God, a guy who's never made an all-star team has made more money now with this contract than Kobe Bryant made.
Yeah.
Insane.
So it's insane.
There was a guy who signed in the NBA. He's a big man, and he signed a $14 million one-year deal. What's his name?
For who?
I don't know. I've never heard of the guy. That's why I was And you guys know him better than me.
Probably one of the big international Eastern European guys.
Well, he might be, but he had a American-sounding name.
Okay.
Let's see if Jock Landale.
Yeah, that's my Hawk.
Yeah, who's he?
He came over we got him mid-season.
Yeah, you signed him.
Utah. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
Hawks
Jock
guy.
Landale.
Yeah.
Who the hell is
okay.
that?
Just a banger.
Who is he? He's getting $14 million bucks.
Might he be Australian?
College, please.
It's one of those. If he went to school here, it's like Idaho or
St. Mary's.
Yeah, it's one of those out there.
4 years.
Is he Australian? Does it say?
Let's see what he is. He probably is. If he
Sounds like an Australian name, doesn't it?
Yeah, Australian.
Okay, but he's probably like 10.5 rebound. I mean, he's just a contributing.
Jock Landale.
Yeah. No, they wanted Hawk fan. The few of us that are
Wanted
here
to keep him.
Yeah. Again, not for any.
Did he play against us?
No, he was out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't have him. He was hurt in the playoffs.
Okay.
You started with some McCarron stories, and then there are those parents that really should do a better job in keeping up with what's going on. Shout out the Delray Beach couple. Did you see these two prizes?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
This is Oppo Karen.
Yeah. 4th of July, Delray Beach couple is arrested after deputies allege they left their 2 young children alone in a Key Largo resort room for nearly an hour while they sat drinking at the pool.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Allison and Brian Cannella were arrested by the Monroe County Sheriff's Office on 2 felony counts of child neglect without great bodily harm.
Yeah.
Hotel staff at the Reef House Resort and Marina found the children alone in cribs after hearing them crying, with witnesses estimating they were unattended for 40 to 50 minutes.
Oh, dear.
Children were released.
Probably not a good idea.
Kids are napping. Should we go down and have a couple of cocktails?
Have a couple cocktails here. Lay out.
Two little crib prisons.
Oh,
That's what they left them in.
Oh,
Put the little jokers in crib prison and went down for some cocktails. Huh? Got to get your cocktail on.
Did you see this kid at the broadcasting camp yesterday?
No.
Did you see him?
That's the kid with Jalen Brunson?
No.
Okay.
No. And you were talking about Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
No, this kid is at like this broadcasting camp, like Kenny Albert's there. His name is Dylan. And Dylan, they get him up in front of everybody. He can tell you.
Oh, the teams.
Yeah. The schedule and the result of any NFL team since 2009.
Oh, yeah.
So they had up a team. I don't remember who it was. Say it was like the Jets. And he's like, all right, they lost to the Texans. They lost to the. Let me think.
Jets.
They lost to the this. They beat so and so. They had the bye week. And
had a bye week
and the kids are like, yeah.
Just any random
Any
year.
team says 09.
Any random year. Like you could go 2012 Falcons.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I hope he's using this.
I thought it was good when we could do the Super Bowl stuff.
I hope he's using this incredible ability and intelligence in some like more valuable things.
Man.
Like, right? I hope
Kenny
he
Albert
can do
said,
math equations.
Kenny Albert said 17 seasons, 32 teams, 544 full season schedule and results. I randomly selected the 2014 Tampa Bay Bucks. Dylan nailed it under pressure with 150 people cheering him on.
Does he get the scores too or no?
I don't think he did the scores.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
That's
it's
crazy.
Impressive.
That was impressive, dude. That was
something that dawned on me yesterday in the middle of the spending season. That's what I call summer. My wife's in the education system, and everything that needs to be done around the house gets done every summer. And I just ching, 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 ching. So among what we're doing right now, we're redoing the garage. It looks terrific, and there's no complaints there. But along the way, I've decided, because in redoing the garage, a bunch of stuff gets hauled off away from the house. Get rid of a lot of junk, a lot of clutter.
That's good.
And I looked at my old, you realize that my grill is 100 years old now at this point. Let's send this thing down to the dump. We'll get a new grill. And the grill is just sat there on the porch. It's just a constant there. And so it feels weird to not have one there. There's like a hole there where the grill would be. And so I feel this urge to go out and get a grill, right?
Okay.
And replace it. And then I started thinking to myself, what we've gotten wrong forever, especially where we live? When do we grill the most, gang? What time of the year? In the summer.
Summertime.
What's the stupidest time of the year to grill? Seriously, what are we doing? We should be grilling in the winter. Should be going out there when it's 51 degrees and grilling. It would be nice. It would be refreshing. You know how many times I've sat out by that grill? It's 95 degrees outside.
Right.
Sweat's pouring off of me. Smoke's blowing in my face. So then I said, well, you know what? Maybe I'm going to wait. I'll replace that grill in the fall.
That's a good idea.
Get you a Blackstone, man. One of those Flat top.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a great point. It's time to upgrade the grilling. I don't know about you. You still grill all the time, or are you like me? I go through these waves. I'll go through a wave where I'm grilling 2 or 3 times a week, and then I'll get out of it, and I won't grill for months.
Right, I'm the same.
What about you, Hick? You still grill all the time?
I never grill.
You never, but you have before.
Well, my wife.
Didn't you have?
BWR does the grilling over
You
there.
and the luncher.
Does the grilling.
Yeah.
The luncher sends his wife for the propane, and then yours grills. You two would be a charm sitting around in the afternoon.
I don't do the grill.
Well,
That's for
just
sure.
Get you a little Blackstone, man. You can put rice, burgers, all that
Yeah,
stuff
you're
on
right
that
about
thing.
that. But again, I just told you it's the summer season. I
That's
might be
right.
looking at that $89
later on.
Home Depot joint. You're listening to the Drill at 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Summer is made for road trips, beach days, and family vacations. Before you hit the road, make sure your vehicle is ready at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Their trusted technicians can handle your oil change, fluids, filters, and more, all while you stay comfortably in your vehicle. No appointment needed. With convenient locations, a 4.7-star national rating, and named #1 quick lube for customer service by Forbes, it's easy to see why drivers choose Valvoline. Get road trip ready today at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at keybuickgmc.com. We are professional grade. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $4,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the program. It's Hump Day Wednesday here on The Drill. Listen, Texas and Oklahoma officially in the SEC, so we've had 2 years of that. Pop quiz, please. Magic number is at most 28, 29, roughly, games. Give me the records of the top, and tell me the schools who have the top 4 records in the Southeastern Conference over the first 2 years of Texas and Oklahoma. What do you got, ladies and gentlemen?
Conference records or their overall record?
Overall, best record in the last 2 seasons.
So we're talking, 25 to 27 games.
I'll give you
depending
one
who they
hint.
are.
It's not the Gators.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Billy Dum Dum took care of that.
Gators are 12th.
Oof. Believable.
12 and 13.
They won't be 12th this year. Then that's just a direct indication of how terrible the coaching was.
Yes. And it wasn't, you know what it was, too? It wasn't just Napier. It was a band of rubes. The guys that they had
that's
there,
him.
Golly,
Yeah, that's
man.
what he hired.
The boys that he brought in, they were not SEC caliber coaches. That's one thing that I think Faulkner and White and the coaches there now, are going to be, which will be much better.
It's so much more like a legitimate football program. Now, that's why the recruiting is happening, and they come in, it looks legitimate.
Yes.
Doesn't look like Sleepy McFife is running things. Anyway. All right, I can get this. I'm going to say, is it total wins or is it percentage? And that matters because some teams play more games.
It's a one-loss record.
One-loss record.
Top four one-loss record.
Well, Georgia.
Okay, they've played 28. What do you think their record is?
In the last 28, they're probably 23 and 5.
That's correct. They're number 1. T1, who's tied with them.
Guys, I mean, I feel like I'm guilty of overthinking this a little bit. Bama lost 6 games, maybe. So I'm going to say Bama. I don't know if they're the one that's tied.
The game ends.
They're not 22 and 6.
They're 20 and 8.
Okay, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M is 4th, 19 and 7.
Okay, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is 23 and 5.
Okay, so I'm missing number 3, and I guess it's because of the question. It's Oklahoma was only 7. So Texas, I guess then.
Oklahoma's 16 and 10.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Is it Texas?
It is Texas. 23 and 6.
That's
Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M are your top 4. Then Alabama, 20 and 8. Unrest in Tuscaloosa, baby.
Well,
then a guy we say is doesn't get credit. Missouri, 18 and 8. Tennessee, 18 and 8. Vandy, 17 and 9. LSU, 16 and 10. OU, 16 and 10. South Carolina, 13 and 12. Oh, disgraceful. Gators, 12 and 13. Auburn, also disgraceful, 10 and 14.
Same, real similar boat.
Yeah,
Florida and Auburn
those two programs are just screaming. That's why that first game is such a big game. When Florida goes to the Plains at Jordan Hare to take on the Tigers.
John Summerall got another. They say their top, target at the cornerback position for next year's recruiting class. That might do it for that position. In fact, in recruiting, and Florida's probably about done. Nick, I think it's the 26 commitment. They've got room for maybe a couple more. Apparently, they want another edge rusher and another linebacker, but. I think what we see is what we're going to get if they stay put for Florida's recruiting class. There's 12 in the ESPN top 300. And of the 12, they've got like 8 in the top 123.
Okay.
Because we did say, they got the number 4 prospect and they don't show up again until like 68. But then between 68 and 122, there's another 5 or 6 that show up. And the guy they got yesterday is the 4th highest, third or 4th best prospect that they've gotten. At least according to ESPN, he's 4-star, and he had been, they thought, in Missouri's back pocket, and Florida ended up snatching him. And
he's from East St. Louis.
Yeah, he's from
East St. Louis is a tough area.
Yeah,
very tough area. But just to give you an idea of what I meant earlier, we were talking about recruiting. And look, listen, beggars can't be choosers, man. We got the number 4 player in the country in Maxwell Hiller. I mean, they've done a terrific job. So tip of the cap to them boys. But I wanted, let me see if I might not be able to get this up here. If I can find it, I will. But my point was, go get me the first player, the 6th player, the 12th player. That's what Florida,
for sure.
And its heyday was.
And correct. And I think all it would take for John Sumrall, look, Urban did that off of a 9-4 springboard. I think that was his first year, 9-4.
Okay.
So let John Sumrall come out and go 9-4, or 8-4 if that would be then you go to a ball game. Let him come out and go 9-4, and you might see that on next year's docket. You might see suddenly you got one. I would definitely agree that you got to get there, or it helps if you get there.
Yeah, ESPN has Florida ranked at number 8.
And I think, and that doesn't include the 2 they've gotten this week. So I think the projection on them, they only update like once a month or something. Some of them do it daily. In the dailies, they're settling 6 or 7, typically, in the composites and that kind of thing, which again, for a team that won as little as they have for the last, not just 2 years, for the last 6 years.
Right.
I mean, at the end of Mullen, it was a disaster.
Yeah. Well, we know that he chose not to recruit. So
yeah, and at the wrong time, to be honest. I saw along the same Gator vein. I saw CBS Sports list. I thought this number was high.
Okay.
Now I get where we are. As far as timing, I mean, those lists that I do the naked pledge, those happen a lot later, and then they'll give you 12 or 14 that sound just, I don't know, to me, basically ridiculous. Some of the ones they say can actually win the national title, and then they don't. But this seems like a high number. I mean, they're really going out on a limb here on this projection column. Why only these 25 college basketball teams can win the Natty? Are there 25 teams that right now can win the national title? No. Is there ever 25 college basketball teams? That doesn't mean that someone you don't put in your top 10 doesn't win one every now and then. But there's not 25. Who's the last team? Would Florida have been included in a list of 25 when they won it 2 years ago? Maybe not.
No.
Before the season started?
No.
There's plenty of reasons to know that Florida is going to be among those 2. Duke had the number 2 recruiting class and the number 10 transfer class. You've talked a lot about the Dukies, and they're going to be good. Michigan, top 4 recruiting class, number 12 transfer class. I saw they kept to one of their top recruits they were after. But anytime you have a coaching change, you got to wonder how much fall off. Fall off is coming. Michigan's not going to be the same as they were under Dusty May. They're going to be Michigan, which is a good team, but not a go compete for the national title every year. But what was interesting on this list is one of the teams that's in there.
Okay.
And maybe college basketball, maybe we're too stuck in what it used to be that you really can't emphatically say, this team's not winning the national title in basketball. They were in the Final Four a couple of years ago, but Miami?
Yeah, I wouldn't think.
What did Miami do last year? They did
a nice job. Jay Lucas has had a really good first year.
Tennessee, congratulations, Mr. 10. You're one of the 25 that could possibly win it all.
No, they can't. They've never been to a Final Four.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this 25 is going awful. Ohio State, anybody believe Ohio State's got a chance to win the national title?
Didn't their leading scorer just get drafted?
There's plenty of reasons why.
Yeah.
Missouri? Anyone think Missouri can win the national title in basketball? They can't win the SEC. They can't finish top 5 in the league, maybe. In a league that's not overwhelming this year.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, maybe, Dan, the day is coming where we're not just a basketball school. Perhaps that day is coming. It's a Hump Day Stump Day. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. It's high-speed chaos.
They make contact!
Sunday at Echo Park Speedway.
Right into it! They cross the line, and guess who wins the race?
face! Powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. From the station with the most horsepower, 1010XL.
Hacker here for Cornerstone Interior Solutions. If your AC is working overtime every summer, your insulation may be the problem. Homeowners and builders across Northeast Florida are calling Cornerstone to upgrade to spray foam insulation. It seals homes, crawl spaces, garages, blocking in cool air and blocking out heat. So your home stays cooler, your system runs easier, and your energy bills stay under control. Don't wait for peak heat. Visit CornerstoneInteriorSolutions.com.
Listen to whatever you like, whenever you want.
I like this.
1010XL. On demand. Ad-free shows after the live shows end. Channeled by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning. Search where you find podcasts.
I've spent 20 plus years around scoreboards, and here's what they don't tell you. Every number up there is somebody's story. So when I heard a number last week, I had to sit with it. Hacker here, Paige from Awaken 180 told me their clients just lost 1 million pounds. 1 million. That stopped me cold because I know exactly what my 120 was worth. Moving better, feeling better, down from over 300. Now multiply that feeling. My 120 is stacked in there with somebody's first 10. Somebody's knee that finally quit barking. Somebody stepping on a scale this morning and pumping their fist in an empty bathroom thanks to Awaken 180. That's not a stat. That's a whole stadium's worth of hometown wins. The scoreboard's still running. A doable program, a plan built specifically for you, coaching that adjusts as you go, and free support for life. 1 million pounds down and counting. The next win should be yours. Awaken 180weightloss.com.
It's Christmas in July at Beard's Diamonds with as much as 40% off everything in the store. Maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. You can do it now and save as much as 40% off Beard's already unbeatable prices. And don't forget, Beard's is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July. Save up to 40% exclusively at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnik Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks. With the largest selection of trucks in the area, why shop anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at NimnikBuickGMC.com. Nobody but Nimnik. GMC, we are professional grade.
My name is Chris, and I'm a client of DexaFit Jacksonville. A scale only tells you your weight, but a DEXA scan shows you what's really happening inside your body. In just 5 minutes, I learned my body fat percentage, muscle mass, bone density, and visceral fat levels. Tracking those numbers helped me see real progress and stay motivated. Kelly and the entire team at DexaFit Jacksonville are knowledgeable, professional, and a great resource. Search DexaFit Jacksonville and schedule your scan today.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm going to tell you one thing about the soccer, man.
Okay, yeah.
These people take this stuff seriously, man. The reaction of the fans, they were showing shots of is Buenos Aires, Argentina?
Yes, that's the capital.
So it had the shot, it was kind of like New York City when the Knicks won the championship. They had this wide shot of Buenos Aires.
Without the fires?
And you heard the crowd you just saw empty buildings and people started coming out there like when they took the lead, and it was
an incredible comeback. And you know what?
It was crazy. But they got this dude, Geralt. He's like an Argentina play-by-play guy. I've brought his clip because and you got to see it. Radio won't quite do it justice, but I mean the veins, I'm grabbing my guy. I don't know. I mean, look, we do it in college football. I think
yeah.
But I love it anyway. Give me a clip, set it up. Here it is. So he's going to give us a little play-by-play, and then we're going to get the goal. You'll know when we get the goal.
Para Nico González, para Argentina, va Nico. Toca atrás para Paredes. Deja rápido para Julián. Vamos, Argentina. Es una tromba Argentina, ahora va con todo. Viene Enzo mirando. La deja para Julián, otra vez para Enzo. Abierta esperando a Leo. Toma la pelota Enzo. Deja para Julián, que la entrega para Messi. Va a ser siempre al 10. Va Messi, mete al centro. Otra vez para Leo. Otro centro más de Messi. Va a pasar. A ver que le pega Messi al arco.
Oh, he's losing his mind. He is so excited. Hand in the air, standing up now.
Slapping the table is great.
Smacking the table.
Argentina! Goal!
What would you say scoring a soccer goal is equivalent to in like another sport?
I don't.
It's bigger than a touchdown, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
In the World Cup,
it's bigger than
It's bigger than
It's like a Super Bowl touchdown.
Yeah.
That's like a game-winning last-second Super Bowl touchdown. It's hard to score a goal. You do it in the World Cup, and you did. I tell you what I noticed too, and I'm not going to step in here, and somebody will say you don't know what you're talking about. But what I've seen of Messi, and I've seen a lot. In fairness, I've seen a lot. I bet you the most highlights I've seen of Messi have been from MLS. Every time he plays, they show him. But and I've seen him here in the World Cup.
Y'all see his bodyguard? His bodyguard don't play about him.
All right. Well, but he seems on the field. He's very reserved.
Yeah.
He's not super emotional. You don't see him very demonstrative. Did you see him after he scored that game-time goal yesterday, buddy?
He kind of changed, didn't it?
He went running up and jumped up and did the fist pump. It was very out of character.
Yeah.
You could tell how, he is almost like the spirit of that play-by-play announcer was coursing up his spinal because, he showed as much. And again, I haven't seen, Messi for years and years and watched all of his exciting moments. But, man, he was as fired up as I've seen him. And I'm not going to lie, I look at the 8 and I saw the boxes up there and I see Belgium and just, God, I wish it could have been different. They set a ratings record, man. More people watch that soccer game than have watched anything that's not the NFL or the Olympics.
Yeah, 30 million people watched it, and you could tell it was great for the country, but our boys laid an egg. But Argentina won it 4 years ago, and I think I've read like only 8 countries have won the World Cup. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Like Brazil and Argentina and Spain and Germany and France are the ones. And France is the favorite, right, this year?
Still.
Is France still? Like Argentina, to me, looks like they're on the ropes.
Yeah, every game it's like this. They've had to pull it out.
Yeah.
And by the way, the deep soccer fans will tell you that they've gotten every call and the fixes and VAR either helps or kills the other team.
But they beat France 4 years ago. France won it in 18. Germany won it in 14. They beat Argentina. So Spain won it in 10. Who do you think of the 8 left? Who do you think wins?
I think France wins.
Yeah, that's what France is like winning 3-0, and
they seem to have had the easiest. They have 3 of the top 10 players. It's not just Mbappe. They got Delambe, or I don't know the names. But they've got a few.
Well,
Spain also.
Brazil has won the most. They've won 5 World Cups.
That's it.
Germany's won 4. Italy has won 4. Italy didn't even qualify.
Yeah,
what's going on with Italy?
Yeah, I don't know.
We got a crisis in Italy, man. And Argentina's won 3. France has won 2. Uruguay has won 2. England, Spain, 1, and that's it. That's the only teams that have won.
And it hasn't been around for all that long if you're only playing every 4 years. I mean, it's been around for 100 years, but there's been 25 or so, I guess.
Yeah.
2 staff members of the U.S. men's soccer team were suspended by FIFA from Monday's round of 16 game against Belgium.
What happened?
This is coming out this morning. FIFA did not explain why it imposed the discipline on team manager Sam Zapatka and U.S. Soccer Federation VP of Security Frank Pennell. A source told ESPN that the offense related to the round of 32 win over Bosnia-Herzegovina and involved the mishandling of FIFA match protocols and people being in designated areas where they weren't allowed. No physical altercation took place. Sounds like they went like a Belichick and doing like some spying, whatnot, being what you're not supposed to. I don't know.
Somebody said on the text line, if you listen closely to our guy, you can hear put it in reverse, Terry.
Back it up, Terry.
Also, they tell me that all 5 refs, the fix is in, all 5 refs for the France versus Morocco match are from Argentina. Bet Morocco.
Yeah.
Morocco may have been in the final against Argentina last go round.
No, it was France.
It was France.
Yeah.
So France beat Morocco. I think France may beat Morocco then in the Final Four. I think Morocco was in the Final Four last time.
You like Morocco?
No, I don't like Morocco.
Marrakesh.
What was that, 2022?
Yeah.
Were they in the Final Four?
No one knows.
I know.
Okay.
I'm about to confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they lost to France in the semis last time. Morocco beat Portugal in the semi, so that would have been in the quarters they beat Portugal. And then they lost to France. And then a lot of people don't know, but it's very exciting. They play a third place game, the third place playoff, where Morocco also took it on the chin to Croatia. That's the 2022 World Cup report for those that are already
well done.
Bogged down in 26.
Did you see last night the Cardinals went to a position player in the 9th inning of they got swept by the Brew Crew. So Jackson Churio turned around and batted left-handed.
And how did he do?
He flew out to deep center.
Is that disrespectful or is that just
no more?
Yeah.
I got no problem. If you're gonna I also don't think I almost don't think like stats. I don't know if stats should count. Like the guy who hit, was it Kurtz who hit his 4th home run off a position player? I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, they're pitching.
Yeah, but they throw in the ethos.
It's so few and far between. I can't not count stats because I got brave starters that I could do better just tossing it up there underhand.
A moonshot magician posted a picture of Carly Lloyd and says, "Looks like you've been resting really good lately, Big Mama."
Carly's got a little.
Carly said, "I can tell you're a gentleman. Do you always disrespect women?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel good hiding behind your keyboard?"
Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
it's a fair response. I'd leave it at that. I mean, you learn pretty quick that people on the keyboard are like harmless.
Yeah,
venters. I suppose. I don't know. Carly Lloyd was one of the darlings of the U.S. women's team for years.
Yeah.
She once went to training camp and kicked a few field goals for the Giants. Yeah, like a 30-something yarder, I think she may have hit. So good for her.
We got the nasty
Kathy Ireland, but she did a good job.
Kathy Ireland's the best female kicker ever. She did it for the Armadillos, in case anybody was wondering, and she was also very, very pretty. We got the 9 o'clock nasty coming up, E. You got some material today?
Oh, yeah, I got some stuff.
You got some stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do that and more when we come back. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Because we see life through sports-colored glasses.
Do you see anything on this uniform indicating an officer? What does 3 up and 3 down mean to you, Airman?
End of an inning. 1010XL.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, just one, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado, we're moving them. We're moving them at George Moore, baby. You know why we're moving them? Because we had the best month in George Moore Chevrolet history in May of 2026. The best month ever. And our summer is kicking A. And I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet Silverados in the family. And let me tell you, they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, and style, yeah. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today. See why truck people keep coming back for more. At George Moore Chevrolet, together. Let's ride.
Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company is hiring for an estimator. Are you a motivated, customer-focused professional who enjoys working with people and doing things the right way? We want to hear from you. Send your resume to jcwroof@jcwroof.com or call 904-396-1546. Family owned and operated since 1946. Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company, the first name in Jacksonville roofing.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Train your putt with pitch-perfect pointers from the pros and Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
What was the original name of The Who? The answer coming right up.
Just letting your homeowner's insurance renew each year may cost you money. Shop around and you may find a better plan. Let Southern Oak Insurance give you an option at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The original name of The Who. High numbers.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots. He scores.
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Underwood has completed 75 years in business, and now you are starting your next 75 years. If you were going to simplify things, what is the single most important thing in Underwood's history, and what will be the most important thing in your future?
Frank, that's simple. Our honesty and integrity. You know, our founder, H.F. Underwood's favorite saying was, know the truth and tell the truth. That's why we're the longest-standing member of the American Gem Society in Florida. Because we know you have to have the knowledge about gemstones before you can tell the truth about them. That's why we continue to educate our staff through the Gemological Institute of America and the American Gem Society. In fact, today, Underwoods has the largest American Gem Society credentialed staff of professionals east of the Mississippi River. So come by and see why we're looking forward to the next 75 years and let one of our experts assist you.
That's at Underwoods, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, the shops of Ponte Vedra, Underwood Jewelers.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by JEA. Florida State's 1990 dynasty is back in the spotlight, with CBS Sports naming the Bobby Bowden Seminoles co-team of the decade alongside Nebraska. And JU's strong year in lacrosse and women's hoops helped the Dolphins finish second in the ASUN and post their best Directors Cup showing in nearly 20 years. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:04, it's 84 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. It's Mr. Nasty time, and it's next, right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Oh, by the way, just to kind of put a bow on the Carly Lloyd taking the hate online.
Yes.
Yeah, she is due in September, so there's that. Maybe before you go calling a girl a fat A, maybe, keep in mind that perhaps she's pregnant or, whatever. So there you go. And I liked her. She didn't even reference that. Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
She just fired back like, who cares? Never mind the reason. You're a JA. 43 years old. Not young to be with child. That's for sure.
Sorry, I'm watching this guy play blackjack, and he was down to his final $5,000. He put it in, and he won. And then he doubled down. He played 10, and he just won that. So he's up to $20,000. And now he's got another $5,000 in, and and she just busted. So got another $5,000. So he's rolling.
You give me PTSD, but that's pre-TSD before I go to Vegas with these stories.
Now he's got 2 9s. Is he going to split? What's he going to do?
You can't split 9s.
Can't split 9s?
No. You don't split 9s. Even I know that. Today's Shazam Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstore. Stark and Kingsland. Take that short drive and take advantage with the best customer service going. Look, I know the era calls for home run, walk, or strikeout, but the Yankees are doing it wrong. And if it feels like there's a franchise that shouldn't own a record so dubious that maybe it wouldn't be the Bronx Bombers, but they can't stop striking out. A 6-4 loss to the Rays yesterday. The Yankees whiffed 17 times.
Yeah.
They became the first team in American League history whose batters hit that mark in consecutive 9-inning games. That's right. They also struck out 17 times a night earlier. So for the first time in Major League history, a team has struck out 17 or more times in back-to-back games. And the not-so-proud owners of that record now, the New York Yankees. That's today's Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstores.
Well, we had a great night. The Mets, our 2 rookie outfielders had great nights. A.J. Ewing went 4 for 4. Benj had a couple hits. No important pitchers got lit up. A.J. Minter boosted his trade value. Bad players boosted their DFA chances. And the Mets tied Kansas City for the 3rd best lottery odds. So we got good things happening right now. In New York.
I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but watching the national broadcast over there, and it didn't really jump. It didn't really think about it. You don't think about it when a team's not contending, but the payroll does creep back into play when it's baseball and you're underperforming. But like the one All-Star, second highest payroll, one All-Star. You want to talk about not paying and spotting and keeping talent. Did Alonso make the All-Star team?
No, I don't think he did.
He's having a good year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That first base position in the National League is with Freeman and Olsen at the top is pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
And then you get Bryce Harper as a quote wild card. He's having a decent year. Schwarber hit 2 more last night, so he leads the majors in homers and is on track to hit another 50-something bombs. The overall, we went through that stretch where all kinds of guys were hitting 50.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen as much. I mean, you have a 40 home run season. You had an awful big year.
The All-Star game's taking a little bit of a hit because the National League is, it doesn't matter, and the regular season matters more. And so, Miz pitched. When's the All-Star game, right? It's coming up.
It's Tuesday.
Right. Miz pitched yesterday.
Yeah, I don't like that.
These guys aren't going to be able to pitch. You're not going to see Miz. You're not going to see.
Well, he should be. No, he's going to pitch this weekend.
Yeah, he's going to pitch this weekend. And so
I mean, if I'm a baseball team, I want Chris Sale to pick up. I can't get a win. I need him to pitch and get wins. I could care less about the All-Star game.
Correct.
And I don't know if it's always been that way. I'm sure there's always a couple of pitchers that, although, for one game, maybe you do hold out one start.
You got people want to see Miz.
Plus, on Tuesday, I mean, you can pitch on Saturday and throw an inning.
Yeah, they want to see the guy who throws 105.
Of course they do.
That's the draw. I mean,
of course it is.
They want to see Ohtani. They want to see. Well, I don't know. Skeens didn't make it, right?
I doubt it. I mean, leave it to the Braves though to get him back on track. so there's that. It has gone from us having conversations about it to what seems to be like a no-brainer, and that's the Cy Young in the National League.
It's
Mizrachi.
Yeah.
To me, the dude's whip pick.
Yeah.
.78.
Yeah.
He's got the second highest WAR to Sanchez.
Yeah.
Ks per 9, tops in the league. Total strikeouts, tops in the league. He throws a lot of innings. He's thrown 111 innings. Only Sandy Alcantara and Christopher Sanchez have thrown more. Gone to the bump 18 times.
Yeah.
10 wins is Aaron Ashby has 12. I'm pretty sure he's a reliever. So look at Sonny Gray, 10-1 with a 2.6. Braves 1,000 times have come close to getting Sonny Gray. Golly, man. 10-1 with a 2.61.
Yeah.
It'll probably be available, won't he?
Yeah.
I mean, unless the Red Sox stay, they've been hot. I don't know if they won last night. I think they won 8 out of 10 before then, but
Let me ask you a question.
I mean, the pitching in Atlanta is just so bad, and the hitting is so untimely. Gosh, it's down to 2 games, the lead. 2 games.
Yeah. They might blow that 10-game lead.
I told you they'd be out of first by the freaking. Now we're suddenly got a 3-game losing streak again, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be out of first by the All-Star game, by the weekend.
Wow.
Hey.
That's incredible.
Where do we go to end? No, this is the Pirates for 3, and they'll whip us 2 out of 3 minimum. Or is that it? No, what is today?
No, we got
today, I got another series this weekend.
Yeah.
Great. Another one to lose. Let's see who that's against. See where we're going off to get our heads bashed in next. Oh, at the Cardinals. That should go good.
Oof.
Just lost 2 out of 3 at home to them, so let's see how we do on the road. Sale is pitching Friday, so he'll be able to go.
Okay. How good is this team, fellas? Trey Young, A.J. DeBansa, George, Anthony Davis, Alex Sarr, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Middleton.
Who's George?
Keyshawn George.
Oh, Keyshawn George. It's okay.
That's
It's
the
okay.
playoff team in the East.
Yeah, it's like a Hornets 42 and 40 kind
Okay.
of team.
Okay.
7-8 seed.
What about Anthony Davis, though?
I mentioned him.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
But the problem there is you guys. Middleton feels like he hadn't been a thing since the Bucks won it all.
Right.
I mean, where's he
Yeah.
even been bouncing? I'm not sure you're getting much with him anymore. Dan's referencing a big trade that had 6-team trade this morning. Were
Yeah,
the
it was
Hawks
weird.
involved anywhere?
Huh.
So yeah, I can tell you as a guy who had Trey Young as his anchor star, that ain't enough.
Yeah.
I know what having Trey Young as your anchor star will get you. It can get you 50 wins. If he stays healthy and plays, he's a good player. But I don't know those young guys, George, Sarr. How do they continue to develop? I don't know how big a Pete. They're making Middleton the headliner in the trade, so maybe he hasn't fallen as far off as it feels. Where's Middleton even been? Utah? Where is he?
Yeah, that's great.
Didn't he go to-
Mavs, maybe?
I
With
thought
Dallas?
Brooklyn?
Let's see where old Chris Middleton has gone. He came to Dallas. Last year, 10 points, 3 rebounds.
Yeah.
Let's see his.
He was great for the Bucks.
Yeah,
though.
but yeah, because
But
Giannis
that's a
got
few-
hurt.
yeah, that's
and
a few years
he
ago
carried
now.
him. Yeah, he's 34 years old now.
Yeah.
A lot of years with Milwaukee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He was done. That's then he went to Washington.
Can I get career earnings for Chris Middleton,
And then he went
please?
to Dallas and now back to Washington. So he actually spent some time with he hasn't had a 20-point scoring year since 21.
How many seasons?
Since 2012.
He probably got one good payoff.
I'm gonna go 110.
110.
I'm gonna go. That's a good guess. It's probably about that, but maybe. Yeah, not much more than that. I'm gonna go 130.
That's you two. You're pretty good at this, but not today. 290.
That much, huh? He got one of those big deals, huh?
His 4th year, he's making 15 with the Bucks. 15, 15-2, 14-1, 13, 30, 33, 35, 37-9, 29-3, 31, 33-2.
Yeah, they parlayed that title.
$290 million.
Must have did he? So he must have got that like in the 22-23 season is when the big deal started.
The big deal started in COVID year.
Oh, 20.
30 million.
So they paid him and then they won.
Yeah.
Because that was like 21, wasn't it? When
he
they
went from 15 to 30. Why can't we go from 15 to 20 and you got a $5 million raise?
I don't know. I just who cares?
Good
I don't
Lord.
even care anymore.
Yeah. No.
We're already, Operation
Doesn't
Price
matter.
Out, it apparently can't occur. Americans are going to spend their money on sports regardless of how much they make it. We had the conversation earlier about the incredible cost of youth sports. And you want to know why we don't succeed in soccer is because of how somebody nailed it, dude. I saw this tweet. Someone sent it to me.
Before you
actually.
do that, college, please, for Chris Middleton?
Yeah, he's Texas.
Nope.
Texas A&M?
Yep.
The guy, in fact, I'm going to use his words, and then we'll go to break. We'll come back and let you guys just roll around in the mud with your nasty.
Yeah, we haven't done anything.
But this is a good one.
Okay.
All right. And again, I can take this from experience, but this makes so much sense, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is a post from a guy who's played a lot of soccer, and he's not positioning himself as some sort of expert or top pro, but he said, the U.S. Soccer Federation is a poor return on invested capital. I played soccer for 20-plus years. Grassroots, academy, D1 college, pursued professional after. And I'll say the quiet part out loud. The U.S. soccer infrastructure is broken. In America, we treat playing D1 soccer like it's the peak achievement. For most families, clubs, coaches, and players, the entire youth soccer machine is built around one goal: get recruited, get a scholarship, play college soccer. But if the objective is to produce world-class players, D1 soccer is a terrible developmental path. From 18 to 22, some of the most important technical development years of your career, you're preparing for a 3 to 4 month season built largely around athleticism, direct play, set pieces, fitness, and survival. Now compare that to an 18-year-old in Spain, Argentina, Morocco, Italy, England, or France. That player has likely been in a professional environment for years, training daily, playing meaningful matches year-round, competing against grown professionals, getting thousands more touches, and learning how to solve the game under pressure. The gap is massive, and it shows. American players are usually athletic. They're usually fit. They usually compete hard. But at the highest levels, that's not enough. The biggest difference is technical comfort, and it goes into all the things that other soccer accomplished nations do that we don't. We don't move the ball like Spain. We don't combine like Argentina. Do we not play with the same fluidity, rhythm, and confidence you see from countries where the game is embedded into the culture from childhood, and it comes down to volume and yada yada. So that makes sense. When the be-all end-all is just to get to college, and the little soccer players aren't dreaming of being the next World Cup star. They're just trying to get to college and get a scholarship. The 9 o'clock hour continues next on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The Frenchie Show.
We stand for something. To those dead souls inching along the freeways in their metal coffins, we show them that the human spirit is still alive.
Afternoons.
Why didn't we do this sooner?
On 1010XL.
Nobody calls a service company hoping to hear they need thousands of dollars in repairs they weren't expecting. At Duck Duck Rooter, Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning, we keep it simple. Find the problem, explain the solution, provide a fair upfront price. No pressure, no scare tactics, no turning a simple service call into a sales presentation. Just honest recommendations and quality work from a local team that's earned the trust of homeowners across Northeast Florida. Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
Go where the air is fresh and nature is your landscape.
Amazing, isn't it?
We go to the great outdoors with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
You know Zero Res, the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpets soaked for days and do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. This month, get 3 rooms of Carpet Zero Resified, starting at just $129. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Need or want cash?
Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available, ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Brian Wall here. Would you take your paycheck, go to the bank, cash it, and then simply throw it up in the air? I didn't think so. But in a way, over the years, that is exactly what you're doing if you have old or builder-grade windows in your home. Even if you have a brand new home, those windows are not the best windows you can have to save on your energy bills. Window World has sold millions of replacement windows to homeowners like you, and Window World's customer satisfaction is the highest in the business. Please check Window World out yourself and save on your new windows and on your energy bills. Compare with other companies and you'll see Window World is simply the best for less. It's up to you. You can call Window World and get a free estimate, get the best guarantee in the window replacement business, save money on your new windows, and save more on your energy bills. Call Window World today at 904-443-7001 or go online to windowworldneflorida.com. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors.
Hey, gang, you want to know why I've been around for 40-plus years on local TV? It ain't my good looks, but it's my good-looking suits, my good-looking shirts, my good-looking ties, and that's because Oceanside Cleaners, man, they're the major leagues, the very best, the creme de la creme in cleaning. They dominate the industry. Free pickup and delivery. You can start with that. 24/7 kiosks at all their locations. Text reminders all the time. They save you time. Michael P. Harris's family been doing this stuff for 35 years. They know how to do it. It means stability. It means success. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. And, man, do they mean it. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, award-winning bridal gown, preservation. Oceanside Cleaners, man. 3 locations to serve you. Jacksonville off Southside Boulevard, Ponte Vedra, and brand new in St. Aug between Marsh Creek and Sea Colony in the same strip as Winn-Dixie. Oceanside Cleaners. We just don't clean. We care.
Living on Amelia Island, having fun in Fernandina Beach? No matter what brings you to the fun, cozy town, make sure you check out the tap room at Mokama Beer Company. With a full flight of craft creations, from the Cosmico IPA to the Motor, the perfect Pilsners and lagers, matching memories and some Mokama magic is what it's all about. Mokama Beer Company in Fernandina Beach, near the big water where the sun is born. And look for more Mokama craft at your local Total Wine or ABC Liquors.
Retired Lieutenant Colonel and ONU alumni Michael Dargavel here. The hardest transition isn't deployment, it's coming home. Be part of the solution at ONU's Mission Possible Gala, October 17th at Sawgrass Marriott. For information and to register, go to onuvets.org. That's ONUVETS.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the program. Zach Wheeler last night pitched the Phillies to a victory and said he was peed off that he's not on the All-Star team. And quite honestly, he probably should be. Probably should be. He's been terrific. And coming back from thoracic outlet, and he's 9-1. He's 9-1 this year. His whip is .91. I don't know what more he has to do, but he's been a great pitcher for a lot of years. Former Met, of course. We also have,
I missed the beginning of that. I was walking back in, but Wheeler, is that who you're talking about?
Zach Wheeler. We also have the final draft prospect rankings. You know, the draft is this weekend, the Major League Baseball draft. It doesn't get much play as the other ones because we don't know a lot of these kids, but the UCLA shortstop is going to be the first pick, apparently. But then this kid, Grady Emerson, who I think his brother is the Mariners, Cole Emerson. Does that make sense? But Grady Emerson from Texas, he's a high school shortstop. The teams are drooling over him. Then comes the Georgia Tech catcher.
Seems like Tech's always got a catcher.
Tech's always got a catcher. Jackson Flores, a pitcher out of UC Santa Barbara. Now I'll look for anybody who, Jacob Lombard, who is the
Must
son
be George Lombard's
son of George, and
who was a Georgia running back, and then a
Lombard is the younger brother of the Yankees' top prospect George Lombard Jr. and
Okay.
the son of Tigers bench coach George Lombard Sr.
right, who was a. Did he actually play football at Georgia? He did, didn't he?
Drew Burris, who's been a stud at Tech, is the number 7 guy. Let me look for it. Liam Peterson.
Tech.
Liam Peterson is 12. They got beat by Oklahoma.
I know.
In the Natty.
I know.
Liam Peterson is 12. Hunter Dietz, who's from the state of Florida, now at Arkansas, is 15th. Daniel Jackson, the catcher from Georgia, is 20th. See if we got anybody local here. 40-plus tier. We've got. No
high schoolers local. What about none of the Trinity kids?
I'm looking for them. See where they got them ranked here. See if they're heading to college or not.
Yeah, that's. But it sounded like Murphy was saying, if you're not going to be a first rounder,
FSU's Wes Mendez is 83rd. Miles Bailey is 88th. He's that guy who broke his leg for the Knowles this year. Big kid. He's stud. The Oklahoma shortstop is 104. There's so many good baseball players, man. It's just
it's
Luke
hard.
McNeely is 113, a right-hand pitcher from Florida.
Is he a senior?
Yeah, he's done. He's out. They got their ages. They put their age like 21.3. You know.
Yeah, that precise, huh?
They.
Where is that it on the prospects?
I'm still going, baby. I got the top 250 here. You just settle down. Let me work my way through here. I'm surprised. I must have missed a couple. I might have missed them. So, I'll keep checking here, but we can.
We're a weekend of free agency. When do you expect like LeBron news? Why?
He just gave me the vibe like he's just going to wait.
Where do you think he's going to end up?
Cleveland.
Yeah,
I saw one of the websites.
That's because he's going to announce his retirement.
He's not retiring, bro. You're spinning that wheel, my boy.
Yeah, my boy.
It's looking good. It's certainly looking good for ET there. There doesn't seem to be any vibe being sent out from
Finally.
LeBron that he's done. He's going to play. You know that man wants to send off. He can say he doesn't.
Got a gray beard and all. Yeah, he definitely wants that send off.
Well, in a column, let's see. This is last night on CBS Sports. A favorite emerges one weekend of free agency. You guys say that'll be Cleveland. Well, their favorite, I guess they're going by their expert predictions. I still got one dude saying the Warriors. The other 4 say the Cavs. Which of those teams has a better chance to win? Cavs or the Warriors?
I'd probably say the Cavs.
Because you think the West is tougher?
The West is tougher. You know, a little more pieces, I think, with the Cavs.
The Cavs do have a decent team.
Yeah.
You know, they have a decent team. It's going to be interesting to see what role on a new team LeBron takes.
Come on, man. Cavs ain't beating the Knicks.
LeBron's still a starter? For sure?
Yeah.
You can't go somewhere and be the first.
I think he's still a starter.
He's a starter?
Yeah.
Is he a starter at guard?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think he's still managing the game, like bringing the ball up the court.
Okay. Because that narrows it down. I mean, if you're on a team that's got its point guard heavy, you know, it works on some teams.
Like Golden State, he probably wouldn't be the starting guard.
Philly cropped up there for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Philly, would that be interesting if we went to Philly with Jaylen Brown and Maxey and Edgecombe and those guys?
Was it Rich Paul? He did the podcast. And
Rich Paul, that was
what did he say on the podcast?
He said he would have been a Knick if
they didn't win the championship. Because I believe that because
screw that, man. hey, LeBron, you had so many chances to come to New York. Up yours with a red hot poker,
outside
buddy.
of all of the fandom, I think that LeBron would have been a Knick because he loves Madison Square Garden. He's been, he
Why
says that all the time.
would winning make you not want to be a Knick?
Well, now that they won the championship,
he wanted the glory of being on a first.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
But also on that podcast, he listed the teams where the teams that had potential of where he would go. And Minnesota was on there, Denver was on there. But one team had like an asterisk, and one particular player had an asterisk, and it was Tyrese Maxey. because I believe he believes that Maxi's a superstar. And so after they got Jaylen Brown, Maxi, Embiid, you add LeBron, Edgecombe, they could be a team.
Like that's
for
a situation where Maxi brings the ball up there, right?
Correct. Right.
So and Jaylen Brown is your.
So maybe there he's floating. I don't know what his role would be there.
Is he a difference maker for a team?
Yeah. Be good.
Still is.
Be great. Yeah.
Can a team not? So he could.
Now
go,
the only thing with LeBron
why is he? I guess I always come back to this. So why is he the difference maker for the Lakers?
Well, he was.
I thought he was a difference maker, but not the difference.
I say go to the finals.
He let him pass Houston in the playoffs. What do you? I mean, he's 41 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, he's and they didn't have Luka. If they had Luka, they might have competed.
If the early reports and indications are true, LeBron James is fixing to be the best value in the history of professional sports.
Yeah,
if he's willing to go take he's going to go take a vet minimum $3.2 million deal or whatever it is.
I think he's going to get like 15.
Well, even 15 compared to what other guys are making. And this isn't an ode to their back of the basketball card. His stats are his stats.
I don't know what it is about LeBron that annoys me, and he's a great player. He
doesn't annoy me a bit.
He annoys me. Like this whole, I read the article about the Laker breakup, and and did you read that? Yeah, Ramona Shelburne. She's pretty tied in. She got all the info, and he gets into his feelings.
It does.
And I know it's hard to become a second option or whatever it is, but
going from the face of the league.
But I mean, like he basically, I think when they went and they had that private dinner with Luka last summer,
he ain't like that.
Yeah,
he ain't like that.
I think that was it, and I think that was
when the
like,
Lakers had a private dinner with Luka without him.
Yeah.
Correct.
And they,
is that a fair gripe in the NBA setup?
No, I mean,
but
he had to know.
It's always been like everything's been given to LeBron for all these years. He's been the face. Everything went through him. Well, now Luka's the man.
Yeah,
and he just didn't know how to take that.
Yeah,
it would have been.
And he adjusted on the court. To his credit, he adjusted on the court. Listen, he would have been a great piece for the Knicks a couple years ago, and I take
a great piece right now.
I take him right now. He could start with those guys. We can bring Josh Hart off the bench. That's fine with me. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't like the, he's been up for grabs 3-4 times in his career, and they always throw New York out there, and he never had any intention of going to the Knicks. And it took, and that's why I love Jalen Brunson so much. I mean, he took, the greatness that is Jalen Brunson. He took on that challenge. This is the greatest basketball player of all time, and they say. And if not second, whatever. That's all. That's how I feel.
Dang.
But I'm a Knicks fan. So I'm sort of biased.
It's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. I guess he's going to Cleveland, so just go to Cleveland and let's move on.
All right, so LeBron James is now 40, how old?
41. He'll be
41 years old. He's been in the league how many years? 22 years?
23?
23 years. So he came into the league with Cleveland in 2003, 2004. He played last year with the Lakers, 2025, 2026. I'm going to read you his stat line from each season. You tell me which is rookie LeBron and which is last year LeBron.
Okay.
Which of these two is which? These are the stat lines from rookie LeBron and 41-year-old LeBron last year with the Lakers. Points per game, 20.9, 20.9. Rebounds per game, 5.5, 6.1. Assists per game, 5.9, 7.2.
Yeah.
Which of those stat lines is better? 20.9, 5.5, 5.9, 20.9, 6.1, 7.2.
I think the 5.5, 5.9, I think that's his rookie year.
That is his rookie year. Is that not
That's crazy.
knock you off your feet amazing? That at 41
18 years old and 41 years
at
old.
41 years old, he has better numbers than he had. I don't care if he's just a rookie. Those are really good rookie numbers.
Absolutely,
Don't lose that. But that's flipping incredible. The first year, what a perfect circle of symmetry would have been had it been his last year. He's never averaged less than 20 points. That's fixing to change, isn't it?
Oh, I think it's going to
His first year, he averaged 20.9, and that was his lowest season scoring average until this year when he averaged 20.9. And again, those assist and rebound numbers aren't incredible. That is unbelievable, though, that you can that many years later in a sport like basketball, right? We're not talking about quarterbacks.
Right.
Can sit back there comfy, and we got to go to break. It's a Hump Day, Stump Day edition of The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Don't answer that. Yeah.
What's your name? This is 1010XL. What are you? Jacksonville Sports Radio. I'm watching you. On the video and social channels of 1010XL.
ET here for Encore Research. What if the next medical breakthrough started with you? Clinical research volunteers play a vital role in helping doctors better understand diseases and develop future treatments. This summer, discover how participating in a clinical research study can advance medical breakthroughs while empowering you to take an active role in your own healthcare journey. Are you ready to learn? Check them out at EncoreDocs.com. Together, we're building a healthier future for Jacksonville.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving you players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto?
Oh, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tap's all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Lots of golden moments on this program every day. I'm looking at the NFL rankings of the edge rushers, and I'm not upset with it. Got 2 of the top 15 in the game.
That's more than good enough if you have
good.
the depth around them. And so, that was
didn't make me wonder who the third guy's going to be.
not unexpected from Josh Hines Allen, but unexpected that Trayvon got that many votes from. Okay, those are the guys that are in charge, scouts and coaches and GMs. So, to have 2 in the top 14 was pretty good. I guess my golden moment was I continued, despite some protests that I wouldn't. I continued to keep the soccer on as the background for my doom scrolling and my, I like to call it gatekeeping, Dan, and was able to catch, Messi and Argentina's incredible comeback. This is one of the greatest, maybe the greatest soccer star of all time. He's making that case. And again, this race, these guys are all still alive. Kane was 6, Messi now with 8, Mbappe was 7, Erling, son of Erling, was 7. So the World Cup has just hit every marker. And you said 30 million, but if you also include the Peacock and the Telemundo, which is, over-the-air broadcast, actual television broadcast, they hit 41 million, which is even more impressive. So you feel like it's, like the Olympics, it's here and gone. We don't all become track and field fans, and it doesn't become a ratings bonanza in the summer when they hold the World Championships. But for what it was here in the country, how it was received, it's been like just a continuing golden moment, really.
Bang me out some music, and let's do some New York City headlines. They're brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. I told you about them before. 3 different locations to serve you. Free pickup and delivery. Nobody better than Oceanside Cleaners, Southside, Ponte Vedra, and St. Aug. Actual headlines from New York City periodicals. Mom thrown out of supermarket over what she wore during the heat wave. Someone can untie your top.
Someone could untie your top. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be on the someone untying the top? Then on the somebody could come rip your pants down. I mean, what does that mean?
Muddy Waters disgusting video shows children riding boats in sewage brown water at popular theme park.
Oh no!
There can't be sewage on like the water slide. What are we doing?
Teen stabs mom to death as critically wounded dad pleads for neighbors for help.
I just don't want to know the evil. That's a horror movie. You just described the plot of a horror movie. Somebody taken over by the devil.
For the record, Charles Barkley politely declined a Swift Kelsey wedding invite. Here's why.
Hey, good for you, Charles. Because it sounds boring. It's I mean, I
said he wanted to play golf.
Y'all both want to be there. I wouldn't want to go.
I would have went.
Yeah.
Little League president spent $65K in team funds on strip clubs, casinos, and male enhancement pills.
He's also recommending only wood in the bat bag, no more aluminum.
Oh dear. Green card. Norway struggling with sickness ahead of England clash in World Cup quarterfinals.
Man, Norway that's a pretty good draw, isn't it? Like, which of the 8 would you want to play? Probably, sadly, Belgium would be number 1 if you're a power, but maybe England. I don't know. It's Norway. They're the lesser ranked team.
Diddy's daughters to launch fashion line amid dad's prison sentence.
Yes, crotchless.
Oh dear,
that's where they're going.
Wife takes back doctor husband who intentionally drove her and their 2 children off a cliff after the charges are dropped.
You need some therapy, lady. What are you doing? My man literally drove you off the cliff.
Literally.
And you're still going back with him?
Scuba diving instructor charged after tourist 23 vanished underwater and was found dead days later.
What a vacation that turned out.
Phillies ace rips controversial MLB All-Star Game snub over BS rule.
Is that Wheeler? Is that who it is? Who got... Well, why isn't he in the All-Star? What rule doesn't allow him in?
155 animals and counting rescued from Long Island urine-infested house of horrors.
I mean, what is... Between the sewage in the streets and the house of horrors, what are we doing?
Powerful women. Dolly Parton makes surprise career announcement after delivering bad health update.
Yeah, I don't like the bad health updates. I mean, how much more powerful can Dolly be?
Cop dodges wild karate move while chasing martial arts master in viral video.
And the videos are out there, and they do go viral. Shout out the cop down in like Daytona who's putting his hands all over a couple. He's all half drunk, getting in a fight.
Oh,
so
man.
safe to say he won't be serving
He'll
anymore.
advise school counselor's charmed life with banker hubby torn apart after she sexted 2 teen students.
Yeah, you can't be sexting the teens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, it's just
Can't do that.
completely.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't be sexting anyone. You're married to dude.
They say it's your birthday. Beatles legend celebrates 86 in Beverly Hills.
Guess that's McCartney, I guess. Ringo Starr, the forgotten Beatle.
Yeah.
Not really forgotten. I don't know why we say that. Do you remember the name of the drummer that he replaced? That used to be a trivia question.
Pete.
Yeah, it's Pete. You got it. No, you got one so far. It's one more. One more. You need the last name. You'll get it. It's kind of a unique name. It's an adjective.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Best.
Pete Best.
Right? Isn't that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break and make the turn for home next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Hey, Hicken here. I couldn't be any happier than to join the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, I mean it. Visit their beautiful showroom today off Atlantic Boulevard. Find out exactly what I'm talking about. No pressure, just friendly help. And whether you want a car, a truck, SUV, electric, pre-owned, you name it, George Moore Chevrolet has it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, no problem. MooreChevy.com is easy to navigate as any site you will try. It's never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do, stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Frank Ranger here with Coach Delaney from Coil Fencing. You've been building winning teams at Fletcher for years. How does that correlate with installing fences here in Northeast Florida?
Well, Frank, at Coil Fencing, we like to take the coach approach. Implement a game plan and execute it on the field. That's been our winning recipe for 99 years.
And you tackle more than fences, right?
Absolutely. We also service and install automatic gates, perfect for multifamily communities, your business, or residents.
The best defense is a good offense. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatsierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Celebrate America's birthday in July as Kuhn Flowers offers an amazing rose special. ET here for Kuhn Flowers, and you can buy a dozen roses in July for only $49.95. Any color, any mix, any combination. Log on to kuhnflowers.com and celebrate.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're making the turn for home.
The Braves are bringing me down so bad, man, because I got nothing, man. I'm a nomad now. I'm already sick of Netflix. Enough already. I want to watch some sports where I get some sort of payoff, and it's like, like last night I watched the inning, Hick.
Yeah.
Like one inning. Okay, I see where this is going. Way to go, losers. Thanks for showing up. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, you get a 1-0 lead top of the first, and you know, and I get a little. I hate inner fan base violence. It crops up when things go bad, but you know, I was always pumped the brake. Ooh, we're gonna get Waldrop back. You're gonna get that, and that's fine. And they may end up being great pitchers, but if you're counting on a couple of like greenhorns to come in off injury and like be throwing 7 innings and 2 runs, I don't know what planet you're on.
We had a fascinating game. You know, for me, obviously, I've had the funeral, so I just kick back and watch and enjoy. And, you know, we had 2 on in the first, and Caglione was in the middle of it. So I'll tell you the story. But Benj hits just a chopper in front of the plate. And Seth Lugo comes over, tries to make a play. He makes a great play, and Caglione's got to pick it. It was an easy pick, and he missed it at first base, okay? And so... And the other thing I've noticed now, you know, we didn't have Daniel in today because he's under the weather, but one thing that's changed in baseball, Jeff, if you put the ball in play, you're getting a hit almost every time. They don't give errors anymore.
That's true.
It's ridiculous.
Are you the one we were playing and the guy fell back on his haunches? They gave him a hit?
Yeah, Vientos, yeah. So anyway, Caglione misses it. Then he goes and gets it. I don't know who he's throwing it to, but he throws that damn ball over everybody, like between third and home. So 2 runs have scored, and then Lugo picks it up, fires it back to home. It goes by him, so the guy in third breaks for home. So a Little League home run.
Yeah, Little League home. And this, by the way, sometimes they'll throw Little League home run. It was nothing like the one he said.
Yeah.
What Dan is describing is literally a Little League home run. It's a grounder, and then suddenly it's a bases clearing.
Where the mom sits there and claps and goes, he hit a home run.
Right. I mean,
he hit a home run.
the ball never left the infield, did it?
No.
It never left the infield.
I think
They
I saw
threw
a
across,
video.
got past the first baseman. He threw across, got past the third baseman. Pitcher threw back, got past the,
It was ridiculous.
the catcher. Like
And
he scored easy.
And so it's 3-0. And then anyway, then there's other things like, you know, and it's always fun for me. Like, I love watching Juan Soto hit. I mean, he's just such a joy. He's so elite in how he does it. And I got the 2 young kids playing outfield with him, and that's fun. So, but, you know, I got Kodai Senga pitching to an ERA of 9, Jeff. 9.
Well, John, he
I mean,
sit
we
right
got-
in. I'm sure we'd trot him out tonight if he was available.
I mean, we got a 9-4 lead, and he can't
it's never
win.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's
Well,
ridiculous.
I told you early off there, and I probably should say it on air. It's the most pertinent, like, real sports info. But the Braves' pattern this year, their formula, was to get a good solid 5 out of your pitcher. Use
He had the
variety.
relief guys.
We had
Boom.
Lee, Suarez, Iglesias, and buddy, they were just mowing down. It was like it was a 6-inning game, and they were hitting enough that they were winning series, and it's just it's disastrous right now. Okay, before we turn things over to Jaguars today, this is a story that should make people like us feel good. Now we're past this point of our career, but as sports like broadcasters or journalists, a lot of times we end up in that just because we love sports. If you told us we could be the GM of the Jags, we'd take that in a heartbeat as well.
Sure.
But every once in a while, one of those who covers the league that of the sport that he's in ends up getting the call and ends up joining, front offices or organizations. So have you, and I knew this guy's name, I think you will too, Tim Bontemps.
Yeah.
You know that name? You can,
NBA.
you can picture him. Tim Bontemps, who is is kind of headlined ESPN's NBA coverage, has been hired for a front office role with the Atlanta Hawks. Bontemps will be a strategic advisor for the Hawks. He will report to Atlanta president of basketball ops, Onsi Sala. The 41-year-old has covered the NBA since 2012, including the last 8 seasons for ESPN. His coverage at ESPN had been focused on team strategy, player movement, and league trends in recent years. In addition, he also was a host of a Hoop Collective podcast, so that also, makes you a candidate to be a GM.
Tim Bontemps.
I mean, I just said we had one of these in like Charlotte or somewhere. Like back of somebody became like a GM from the media, but I don't remember which one it was. Sometimes it's become more common. They'll sometimes come from like media relations.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can come from media relations, be an AD at the college level, like Claude Felton did at Georgia. You can do it. Alex Martins is in the Dadgum Magic Hall of Fame.
CEO.
And he started as just the media guy.
Yep.
All right, E.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
What's cooking today, Tony?
Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Reacting a little bit to the story up on ESPN, right, where they went through the labor of trying to pick out a breakout player for every team in the league. I think certainly catches your attention. If you didn't know the name before you saw the article, I think most Jaguars fans would assume it'd be like a Travis Hunter.
Right.
Would be the kind of name they picked. They obviously didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They went with Rook. So we're just asking the question of the day today. Other than Travis Hunter,
good.
Who do you think will be a breakout player for the Jaguars this year, as in their career best season in 2026?
And we need some of them. Yeah,
for sure.
Championship teams get those guys, and it'll be fun, and they get contributions from the draft.
Yeah.
And so that's a great topic and one to figure out going forward here.
I feel like based on what we saw last year, and they produced some breakout guys, Antonio Johnson, Parker Washington coming up. I trust that one of these 4 or 5 or 2 of these 4 or 5 will break out.
And it'll be nice if Ransaw broke out.
Right.
There's
Can they
a few.
have one guy that does what Devin Lloyd did?
Yes.
Right? Like, how do you replace
Ventrell
that?
or whoever it is.
Yes.
Again, it's a lot of faith to put in just 1 year results, but
when you talk about the big picture and you start thinking, somebody's got to get the sacks.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the third guy?
Yeah.
Anyway,
we can react to that today, too.
Yeah.
They're doing the top 10.
Yeah.
The positions, and they got the edge guys today. Yeah. And it's the 3rd year in a row that Josh and Trayvon have both been on the list. Like, they've moved around.
Yeah.
That list for the last 3 years.
That's
but
good.
They're at least both on the list again. They're not where the Houston guys are.
No.
And these aren't grades, but they're not media opinion, and they come from scouts and GMs and coaches. That matters.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are preparing for and dealing with these athletes.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Our work here is done, Jeffrey. Hump Day is in the books.
We'll be back tomorrow, and until then, have a good one. Be safe.
E.
Yeah.
Let's swerve.
Swerve, swerve, swerve.